exactly why they... Because that's why you don't have to do that. Probably would. Because, I mean, that's her first job in like 30 fucking years. So she probably would. But even then, who cares? Even then, who cares? They can't talk bad about you. They can literally say, yes, she worked here from such and such time to such and such time. They cannot legally say anything. Well, anything bad anyway. They can be like, hey, she was the best goddamn that we ever goddamn had.
Switching to maintenance mode. Skill set updated. Planner launch.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Hey everybody, Ark Nova here. We make some more Let's Play Trails to Daybreak 2. As we left off, we did some shenanigans. Near Shingarten Floor 3 or something like that. Now we got some side stuff to do. Defender Beta.
To see you again. Allow me to assist.
Damn, it's always water that I'm missing.
Hope to see you again.
Switching to that one's a single element slot.
Sure it is. I need you to be relatively tanky.
Skill set one's a single element slot. Skill set updated. Switch modifying your ordnance.
Switching maintenance mode.
I'm not switching maintenance. Well, what are you talking about? She's not going to use too much
Skills updated.
stuff. Well, no. I mean,
Skills updated.
alright. 100 HP is pretty nice.
Skills updated.
But I need her to have the Sturv. Alright.
Planner launch.
No, the planner's not launched. Stop that. Alright. Heal up. Hit up the... No, actually, I think we already hit up the sauna here. Yeah. It's get a little too steamy in here. That's only because she was in there. Okay. What that son of a bitch? You? No. You? Yeah, you. Nope, no idea who you're talking about. Talking about Judith? I swear I saw him sneaking in just a minute ago. Oh, aren't you? Oh, crap. You know, now that you mention it, I think they were doing some filming over by the harbor during the day. Maybe it's worth checking out over there. Honestly, I'd be pretty surprised if some big name movie star was holed up in an inn like this. Yeah, I guess you're right. And it is dark out here, so maybe I mistook him for someone else.
Sorry for the bother. Who knows? To the harbor.
We go to the harbor.
It's on your mind, girl. Oh, sir, can I bother you for a second? Something wrong? Well, kind of. You see, we had a young man come by to check into one of our rooms a little while ago. Dad was so busy at the time, so I decided to take care of it for him. The man had this stylish brown hair. When his sunglasses dipped down a bit, I could see he had these really gorgeous green eyes. Brown hair and green eyes? There's no way it's not him. So, what about the guy? He asked for a corner room, next to a room that was already occupied. He even specified that he would prefer that the neighboring room be one without any women present. So I ended up putting him in the room right next to yours. Those are pretty specific requests. Yeah, it seemed like he was trying to avoid being seen by anyone, and it struck me as a little suspicious. I thought about asking what was going on, but I wasn't sure if I should or not. Nah, if you thought it was suspicious, there's no need to involve yourself further. Was he alone? Yes, he's been shut up in his room ever since he arrived. Got it. I think I'll be a good neighbor and check in on him then. Some of what you said has me a little concerned. Indeed. Knock, knock. This is his room, right? I'll hide. Yeah, okay. You don't need to know me. Hello? Anybody there? I'm the guy staying in the room next door. You got a sec to talk? You said you're from next door. What can I do for you? The young lady that checked you in told us a little bit about you. Said it seems like you had something bothering you. She was pretty concerned. Now, I don't mean to meddle, but I see. I can understand why my behavior would come across as odd. But I'm sorry. I'd really prefer not to bother you with the issue. Well, if you can't talk to a stranger, how about a coworker? Judith? It sounds like whatever's going on is part of why you were late to filming. I see. Now I understand why you're here. Let me introduce myself then. My name's Ethan Smith. I'm an actor and I came to Messeldon for filming. Yeah, I know I took over your part. And I did a damn good job. Like, a spitting image, except I'm way more handsome. However, you already know I happened to miss today's shoot. By the way, Judith mentioned that you took my place during filming. Well, you know how Director Gotti is. When he makes a request, there's no getting out of it. And I wasn't so much taking your place, I was just filling in for a bit. Definitely not planning on a career change anytime soon, that's for sure. You sure? Besides, seeing you up close, I think it's fair to say your face is far more suited to the big screen than mine is. Come on, you're gorgeous, man. Get fucking... Although, your zippers are a little weird, like... What? Why is it only unzipped at the bottom and the top? Like, also, how is it only unzipped at the bottom and the top?
It's a double zipper. It's like what my coat has.
Yeah, cool. Why?
Because when you sit down, you don't want to ruin the fabric, right? So you have the zipper for the bottom zipper to have it up, so that way when you sit down, it won't ruin the shirt.
It's look how far up above his ass that is. That ain't nothing. So
yeah, I don't know.
Again, why? That's dumb. Don't do that. That's just two zippers for you to break.
I'll do it.
You broke them already.
I did not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where are your bears? Huh?
He's talking about my wallet.
Huh? Where are they? Huh? Oh, we're all listening. We're all ears. But you're not all bears. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. She tried to zip up her wall and she pushed the zipper in too much and then she tried to claw it out and she ripped it off. So this is why we don't let her have anything with zippers anymore. Actually, now that I think about it, I read about you in a magazine article recently. You're one of the hottest upcoming stars of 1209. Seems so weird to say. Unga bunga. Oh, I'm the hottest star ever.
Oh, scandalous.
Scandalous.
The ankle.
The leg.
The ankle.
There's so much. You have so much leg. And I'm not talking about up and down. Maybe not too upcoming, given today. Well, I don't think you disrupted the schedule as much as you think you did. Mr. Gotti said they'd only need to do a few partial retakes. You think so? Huh, by the way, how exactly do you three know each other? Well, I'm the man, this here's a burger, and this is my wife. We're just out to dinner. You know, quarter pounder of cheese. Hey, we have $15 left.
We do have $15 left.
I guess the best way to put it is I was one of Mr. Arkwright's former clients. And I'm one of his foodstuffs. Putting that aside, though, why don't you tell us the reason you didn't show up today? I heard it was because you weren't feeling well, but that wasn't true, was it? Well, you see, it's just... Listen, I get that sometimes there are good reasons for skipping work. No. But I'm going to be real disappointed if you keep trying to hide the truth from us, especially with you acting all fidgety like that. After all said and done, we're colleagues. If you can't trust me, then what does that say about our working relationship? Alright, I get it. It's just... By the way, here's my card. We do lots of behind-the-scenes work, if you catch my drift. Arkwright Solutions. I didn't know people like you really existed. I think I understand how you met them now. I mean, that's the short of it, but yeah. If you can't go to the police or the guild, we're the guys you call. Right, Grimcat? If that's how you describe your particular problem, we might just be able to help you. I guess if rumors have already spread about my absence, it's only a matter of time. Alright, I'd like you to help me drive off a stalker. Fangirl! Come on, you're gorgeous. If she's not ugly, I say give her a chance.
It was that girl that was talking, that wanted to know if we saw that, like, it was her, but about him.
Then she's gorgeous. Give her a chance. Why not? He's young. She's young. He's rich. Probably. She likes to buy things. It's a match made in heaven. I wouldn't mind being stalked by a hot bitch. It'd be pretty great. Like, do all the poses. And then bring her in for a selfie. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, you go away.
No,
My
the
stalker's over
narcissism
there.
is just pulling me out the door.
Technically, it's pushing you out because it's coming from me. I mean, technically, that year and a half we weren't in touch.
Yeah.
You were kind of keeping up with me.
Was I kind of keeping up with you? I don't know.
You were. You even said so. You said, I always wondered, what if...
What if? But what if?
This.
This.
Is. She used to be just another fan, but around the time I started getting popular, she began showering me with letters and gifts. Free shit, let's go! Not only was she sending them to my agency, but she somehow managed to get them sent to my personal address too. Let's go, invite her in. Tea, nightcap, and a night on the town. Let's go. She's hot.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do? Have hot steamy sex with him? It's not like it's a guy stalker stalking a woman where he would do unsavory things and then kill her probably. This is completely different. Double standards, let's go.
No double standards, no go.
Guys, don't stalk girls, but girls, stalk the men.
No.
Trust me, I'm a guy. We love it.
No.
I love it.
We can't endorse that.
Can't endorse that?
Can't endorse that.
Fine, don't stalk nobody.
There you go.
Apparently, it's wrong.
There you go.
You can stalk me if you want, I don't mind. My address is... Then I started feeling like I was being watched everywhere I went. Yes, you're a movie star. People will watch you. Anyway, sounds like we're already outside the realm of a little celebrity crush then. Me being late today was because I was having trouble giving her the slip. I'm positive she's followed me to Messeldom. I've heard a little about the mental state of stalkers before. When facing rejection from the object of their affections, that's a sentence, alright? Not only will most people turn inward, they'll assume they did something wrong. When facing rejection from the object of their affection, but But with stalkers, it's the opposite. They'll get angry as the other person for not reacting the way they wanted them to. It's textbook narcissism.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah! Yeah! That's me! I'm the best! Like, I'm somehow incredibly narcissistic, but also have, like, no self-esteem. How does that work? I don't know, but it does for me. Like, when it's good, it's real good. When it's bad, it's real bad. Which is already that far gone. Maybe it would be better if the police or the guild involved after all. Well, I considered it, but it's not like she's tried to kill me or anything. Yeah, see? See, he's safe. He's healthy. He's just getting free shit. Let's go. And I don't want this to go public either. It could end up driving my fans away. No, they would rally behind you. But I can't afford to keep holding up production because of this. I just need a way to sort this out amicably. I think the stalker of yours might benefit from a consequence or two, personally. But if that's what you want. Anyway, are you going to take his case, Van? Only chaos!
Only chaos!
Yes. Alright, we'll do it. So, any idea what the stalker looks like? No, I'm not really sure. I've never actually seen her up close before. All I know is that she's a woman. No. I assume that's because she's trying to be stealthy, but although Ethan himself hasn't seen her, it's highly possible that someone else has. You could have taken the gifts to the police. They could have gotten fingerprints on it and then brought them all in. Like someone on the film crew, for instance. Should we start with them? Good idea. Let's go see what they have to say. I think the crew's doing some teardown work by the movie theater right now. Oh, by the way, has your manager tried doing anything about this? She's actually outside the inn right now, trying to keep an eye out. Not that she knows what the stalker looks like either. Oh, and I did have one other request for you. I'd like to keep this private. Don't worry about that. It's not exactly our first trip round the block. That's good to hear. Anyway, I'm sorry for all the trouble, but I really appreciate you doing this for me. Actor malfactor. Okay. So I wonder if... Could have swore he said she.
Yeah, he did. But she must. I think maybe she's not outside. Maybe she's in the bistro still. In this part. Nope, guess not. It'd have the mark, right?
Well, no, I'm not. I don't gotta talk to her. I just wanted to. I just had a small, like, just a kind of like a baby mini feeling that maybe that chick outside here who was.
Yeah, that's who it was. Like, that's what I said. Yeah, like the person that was.
Yes, but he also said his manager was outside the inn watching.
Oh, the inn.
So I was thinking. Thinking maybe she could have been the manager. I don't know, but she's probably the stalker 100. But just a little mini theory. A suspicious-looking woman, huh? Don't think I've seen anyone like that around. Have you? Oh, hey, look, it's brown gray hair and gorgeous green eyes. Nope, I was too focused on packing up. Guess I wasn't really paying attention to my surroundings either. Maybe she didn't come this way. Or maybe my assumption was off. Sorry, we couldn't be more help. Have you tried asking inside the movie theater? Couldn't hurt to try. Good point, I guess it's worth a shot. Thanks for your help. Fizzy for your hizzy. So we can watch one during the day and one during the evening.
Yeah.
Robin, the Lady Justice, or Pawn, the Crop Muncher?
Do you want the drama?
Or the legal thriller?
Or the thriller? Okay.
I like women. I like women. I like women, and I cannot lie. Being engaged is not my style. Ugh. Although, I look like I could. Robin, a rookie lawyer with a burning sense of justice, is embroiled in a case regarding the attempted murder of a homeless man. The defendant is a high school student named Eric, who was arrested on suspicion of assaulting the man with a steel pipe. He professes his innocence, however, claiming he was knocked unconscious when he stumbled upon the scene of the crime. Eric also testifies that he clearly remembers the face of his assailant. His name is Virgil, who just so happens to be a major witness for the prosecution and an heir to a large local business. The rumor mill paints Virgil as a man with a violent streak, but he has thus far eluded the eye of the law due to his father's influence. In this case, his father applies pressure to the local authorities and prosecutor's office to give Virgil's testimony precedence in court. He also throws his weight around with other parties involved, including the law firm Robin works for, though this does little to deter her. Unwilling to let this mockery of justice go on any further, she makes her final stand in the courtroom. Objection! Oh, what do you know? It is Judith.
My client wasn't captured on the security cameras until after Virgil had arrived at the scene of the crime. Therefore, I'm calling the veracity of Virgil's statement into question. I don't believe he arrived in the nick of time to stop the attack. Furthermore, his claim about prying the pipe out of my client's hand strikes me as odd, considering his fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the weapon. In light of these contradictions, I think we can safely conclude Virgil's testimony is a sham.
Damn, Judith looks good in legality.
Just sit there, Father. Do something. Stop her from spewing this nonsense. I never thought such vital evidence would come out in the final hearing. Objection. This is clearly a stall tactic on the part of the defense. It's time we brought this farce of a trial to an... Objection overruled. This evidence sheds new light on the case. The trial will proceed.
Get dunked on, bad boy.
I do not want to leave even a single stone unturned. Not at this juncture. Filthy little lawyer ruining everything. Damn her.
Damn, she looks goddamn good.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you so much. You believed in me, even when no one else would. But if this all goes south, would you be in danger?
No, I can handle myself.
Trust me. I'm not backing down until we get that not guilty verdict. People with power and wealth are not above the law. I swear on my badge, I will not allow them to taint our legal system.
What? Do we win? Does she survive?
Da-da-da-da.
Whew, watching that makes me remember how stressed I was during filming. I had to reread the script over and over again. There was so much legal jargon and some of those lines were really hard. It took a lot of practice to get them down pat. Yeah, I get it. Even if that lawyer character was wet behind the ears, she'd still be comfortable using that vernacular. Do you know what vernacular means?
Jargon?
Close enough. I did interviews with real lawyers and went to see some live trials in order to prepare for the role. It was really educational and pretty fun to boot. Hey, all that effort showed in your performance. You looked right at home in that role. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures. Let's get us some commemorative brochures. Yeah. No, Judith, I gotta give you more stuff. But there's nothing left that's being sold. Anyway.
I got a question for you.
A suspicious-looking woman? No, I don't believe I've seen anyone like that. Several women have come up to the ticket counter, but they all seem rather normal to me. And no one's been asking around about someone in the lobby or anything. I don't believe so. They would have stood out to me otherwise. Alright, thank you. Then I guess she didn't come into the theater either? Looks like we still don't have any leads. I have Theo and Zero's running in reconnaissance mode, but they also haven't picked up any clues. Hello? What's up, Ethan? I've got good news. My manager said she managed to get a picture of the stalker. I'll have her bring it over to you right now. I hope it helps. Sounds like just the lead we've been looking for. Sometime later. Hello. You're the Spriggan, right? Ethan told me all about you. I'm his manager. I really can't thank you enough for your help. Well, we've got nothing to show for it yet, so you might want to save your thanks for later. Ethan said you have a picture of the stalker. Would you mind sharing it with us? Yes, I was just barely able to get a shot of her. Take a look. No.
Huh?
Unless we were mistaken. Like, I thought the chick outside had blue hair.
She did.
Then maybe she was just a regular fan?
Maybe.
Huh? She seems really normal, maybe even a little uptight. Doesn't really strike me as the stalker type. I didn't think so either, but appearances can always be misleading. There's no doubt that she's the one that's been following Ethan around. Now, I'll be heading back to the inn to check on him. Please keep us informed of anything else you find. Of course, we always see it drop through to the end. Something
I don't.
stinks
Yeah,
about
say
this.
nothing is. This is not right. Wait.
If she's the stalker.
Huh.
Well, we'll find out shortly. She seems to take her job pretty seriously. I'm sure the situation must be awfully stressful, though. Anyway, it looks like this picture was taken outdoors. Let's check around outside the theater. You gotta up your fit, dude. She ain't gonna go out with you looking like that. Yep. Blah, 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 blah.
Got a question for you.
Have you seen this woman by any chance? Huh? You know, actually, I think I saw someone like her on my delivery route earlier. We crossed paths on the stairs going down to the park nearby. The park, is it? Let's go take a look. I'm not totally sure it was her, though. It was pretty dark, so I had trouble making out what she looked like. No worries, you've been a big help, thank you. Sure, hope you find her. Ooh, I don't trust him.
Something's wrong.
No. I just don't trust him because we have a photo of a woman on our phone and we're asking where she at. He don't know us. He don't know what we're trying to do. We
Yeah.
could be a stalker. He don't know.
That's true too.
Got a question for you.
Oh, that lady? Yeah, I've seen her. She was hard to miss. The way she kept turning around and looking all over the place, it was like she was lost or something. Do you have any idea which way she went? Just down those stairs over there. Was she headed for the back streets? Not really the safest place for a woman by herself. She wasn't alone, actually. There was another lady with her. Strictly speaking, it looked to me like the second lady was tailing the first one. She headed down the stairs, too. I wonder if the stalker was the fake manager and the woman...
Right.
So I wonder if she was the one being tailed and she took a picture of the actual manager.
Yeah. The manager may also, because if like don't really know like how cool the manager is able to play it, like with her
Like
looking
I
around.
I think the manager was the chick on the phone on our phone, and the person who gave us the picture is the stalker.
Yeah.
That's my assumption now. But let's find out. I guess Ethan's manager finally caught up with her. Thanks for the info. Let's hurry before she gets away. I can't help it. I just love him so much. What is it, Zeros? Vital signs detected. Vital signs? Hey, this is the woman in the picture. Called it.
You did.
Man, I'm so good. Wait a minute. What gives? If she's the one we're after, then... Huh? Looks like somebody got the drop on her. Are you alright? Yes, I think I'm starting to feel a bit more clear-headed. Sorry to do this while you're still recovering, but we're going to have to ask you a few questions. You're Ethan's real manager, right? That's correct. I have my business cards if you need... No, that's alright. The picture you showed us is proof enough. I see now. The stalker secretly took the picture of Ethan's manager on the right, which means the girl we met in the theater lobby was the real stalker. Man, I am so good at detective. I am so good at detective. She originally approached me by saying she wanted to talk about Ethan. I tried to shake her off by winding through the back streets, but we got into a fight and... Bad news, I can't get in touch with Ethan. We need to head back to the inn. I'm coming too. Also, it's been bugging me, but what exactly are you doing here, Judith? There's no time for that right now. We'll explain later. The group rushed back to Ethan's room only to find it's completely empty. However, someone at the inn informed them that he had left with a well-dressed woman. Ethan, I know stalkers aren't exactly rare in our line of work, but I never expected her to go this far. We better hurry up and find him. There's no telling what she'll do next. Okay, so this is bad stalker. Yeah, we just had some kind of lead on which direction they went. Hey, what's with that stain on your foot? Oh, that? She stomped on my foot when we were fighting earlier. On your foot. Wait, that's it. We just need to read the pattern left from the sole of her shoe. Good idea. Then we can use a shard search to track her. Footprints are very specific. They reveal a lot about a person's style, their gender, even the way they walk. Let's have Theo take a sample of that print. Sorry, it'll only take a second. Oh, sure, of course. So the manager should have carried a gun. Analysis is complete. Adding visual representation to shard search imaging. That should do it. We should be able to see where her footprints lead now. All that's left is to follow her tracks. Leave the rest to us. We can't risk you into... No, I want to go too. My agency's problems are my responsibility. Well, you've got guts, that's for sure. Alright, let's go.
We go.
I could follow the footprints, or I could just forget. He can wait. He'll be fine.
Not this way.
Come on! Oh.
Oh.
Okay. The bad stalker. Stay back! Ethan! Looks like you all figured things out pretty quickly. Don't try to interfere. Ethan and I have something very important to discuss. Please help me. Look, just calm down. We can talk about this. This is exactly why I didn't want anyone else to get involved. Look what you've done, Ethan. All I wanted was to talk things out. Just the two of us. There's nothing to talk about. You claim to be a fan, but then you go and do something like this? You're crazy! Ethan, wait. Don't antagonize her. Look, just back away from him and we won't have to get the police involved. Our client doesn't want that anyway. Surely you're not willing to throw your life away for one man, are you? What do you know? I believed in him, but then he just threw me away, like garbage. At least if we both die here, we'll be together for eternity. Right, Ethan? Threw you away? Wait a minute, wasn't she just a fan? Don't listen to her. She's completely flipped her lid. Just hurry up and get me out of here. Actually, I think we should hear what else she has to say. You may have made the request, but I'm the one who gets to decide how it's carried out. I was a fan, at the start anyway, but he seemed to shine so brightly I ended up falling for him, and then I wanted more. So I sent my contact info in one of my fan letters. I even tried to get his attention at one of the events he was at. And he finally started to recognize me. We even had dinner one time. Stop, please, stop talking. Ethan told me he loved me. He told me I was important to him. To hear him say those words, it made me feel so warm inside. But eventually, he didn't want to see me anymore. He wouldn't even answer my calls. That's not what happened. None of that ever happened. I don't even remember your name. I didn't mean that. So what did you mean, Ethan? That you took advantage of a fan? This is a lot different from what you told us at the start. And so what if I did? I'm a young single guy. Why shouldn't I be allowed to have some fun once in a while? Nothing to see here, folks. Pack it in. Wrap it up. Our work here's done. I didn't see nothing. Do what you gotta do, girl. I didn't see nothing. Ever since I got popular, I've been so busy all the time. I just wanted someone to take my mind off work for a while. And you got to play romance with a celebrity. Don't act like you didn't get anything out of all this. I can't believe you. And you're ready to commit murder over this dumpster fire? That's ridiculous. True, he's not worth it, girl. He's not worth it. But do it. We didn't see nothing. Just do it. You don't need to keep letting this guy hurt you any more than he already has. So please, just put the knife down. I can't. Don't you see? I've done so much for him. There's no going back now. Stop. Don't come any closer.
Oh. The chaos has to be do nothing, but I would still...
I'm going to look it up, but I think I may just give up one chaos, because I think I will let fate decide to let her take it down. But I do want to see. Okay, we did Francesca. Wait. No. So, let fate decide is the double chaos.
Mm-hmm.
but it's not as cool as I was hoping.
Ah, okay.
You cut all ties and you never come near Ethan again. What do you say? Want to try your luck? That's ridiculous. Surely you can suggest something better than that. Think about it. You've got a 50-50 chance to be done with her forever. Pretty good odds, right? And either way, no one ends up getting stabbed to death. I see. When you put it that way, yeah, I guess it's not a bad idea. Even if it comes up heads, I can probably still talk my way out of it. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. See? Never mind, guys. Redacted. Stalker. This stalker is A-okay. She's a good stalker.
I don't know about that.
She's a scorned ex. He fucked and fled. He gets what coming to him. He doesn't even remember her fucking name. What a bastard. Kill him. I'll kill him. Give me the knife. I'll do it. Who's gonna care? I got the Grendel. I'll kill him. Who's gonna stop me? I'll kill him. If there's even the slightest chance we could be together. Okay, I accept. That settles it then. What's wrong? You sure you're okay with this? Huh? Even if you do end up with Ethan... Yeah, of course. That's all I wanted in the first place. I've done. I just feel like I need to make it up to you. That won't be necessary. Ethan is the one who brought this on himself. Yeah, sisters sticking together. Let's go. Solidarity and femininity. What he did was a breach of contract, and our agency will make absolutely certain he's penalized for it. I suppose I'm at fault as well for not realizing what was going on, I mean. Hey, I'm sure you did everything you could. At any rate, I think we can settle this privately. I understand. Thank you. Well, I should be going. Goodbye. Thank you for saving Ethan. I mean, we didn't exactly do it for free. I'll be heading off as well. I need to go grab Ethan and head back to the hotel. Drag him along the ground. You know, I had no idea what you were going to do with this whole coin toss bit. Warn a girl next time, huh? I guess she just wanted a little affirmation before making her decision. But you're really going to... But you've really got to stop trying to act so cool and in control all the time, man. Oh, come on. There's more than one way to skin a cat, you know?
That's all, folks. Reward deposited.
That was so cool. The dramas! Yes, more chaos. We level it up.
And what do you know? I was actually right all along.
Yeah!
I knew the stalker was in the right. So can I endorse it now?
No,
Have
you still
my-
can't endorse
I was
it.
right. I was correct. She was the one in the right. He's a douchebag.
He is a douchebag.
He's like the biggest bag of douche ever.
He is.
Alright, well, that was a whole ass thing.
That was so cool.
As always, thank you all for watching, and if you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, follow me on Twitch, number 3.
Till then.
Alright. Like, freaking, I knew something stunk to high heaven as soon as she showed us the picture. I'm like, that's really weird.
Especially because, well, I guess the last we knew, he didn't know what she looked like.
Yeah, but he said the manager was outside looking out.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't know what she looked like.
Right, right.
But the manager was outside, so
Yeah.
maybe she caught a glimpse of her, like, peeking and sneaking. Hey everybody, Arkanova here.
And Focus Heal.
Getting back to some more Let's Play Trails through Daybreak 2. The last we left off,
Stalkery stalker.
she wasn't a stalker. She was a woman perfectly within her rights to do everything she was trying to do.
Let's see.
The artist. Somebody had the bright idea to vandalize one of my ships recently. I know I should probably report this to the police, but blowing a gasket over something so trivial will get you nowhere in the city. That's why I'd like to let the perpetrator off with a warning, as well as a chance to straighten out their life. Would you mind helping me find them? If you're interested, I'll be waiting at the far west end of the wharf. So maybe that. So that other girl was just a fan.
Yep, I guess so.
I knew it. I know everything.
You know some stuff.
Yeah, it's all the stuff. Okay, so sneak around here so I don't go up to Zeknarms.
The ocean seems kind of eerie.
Oh, that's pretty baller.
You think?
Actually,
Probably was much worse when Almada was still here.
that's pretty baller.
It is cool.
Makes your dumpster fire of a ship look a little better. You must be the guy we're looking for. Arkwright Solutions. We're here about the request you posted. Nice shoes, Judith. Very cute. Very woman. You don't have to ever dress like this to me. You're just over here snuggy in pajamas.
Oh, I know. How dare I be
Well-
nice and warm when it's cold.
Well, if it isn't the Spriggan, thank you for coming. Well, alright, let's step to it. Why don't you start by giving us some more info about your request? Your note said you wanted us to catch somebody who's been spray painting your boats? That's right, it's turning into a real problem. You see, I run a number of different businesses, and we use my ships for foreign trade. But just take a look at this one. That sure is something kind of impressive, honestly. They did it so quickly, too. One of my employees stepped away for just a moment, and then there it was. Artistically speaking, it's very well done. Yeah, but I get why you wouldn't want a skull mark on a foreign trade vessel. It sounds like somebody was trying to grief you. I didn't mean for this to sound accusatory, but is it possible you wronged someone recently? No, I don't believe I have. Not that everything's smooth sailing all the time, but things have been pretty stable in Meseldon for a while now. However, I have heard a few rumors recently. Apparently, this exact style of graffiti has become quite common sight in the area, even in public spaces. I suspect that whoever's responsible for those is also who did this to my ship. Now that you mention it, I guess we did see some graffiti around the town earlier. Still, if it's really that big of an issue, why haven't you taken this to the police yet? Right, it seems a bit odd to reach out to a Spriggan for help. Given the nature of the image, the culprit could easily be held on charges of both property damage and slander. I suppose that's a fair question, but if something like this were enough to rile me up, I'd never be able to do business in Meseldon. The thing is, even with Omada out of town, crime is still pretty high around here. Getting the law involved is a good way to build grudges. By going to a Spriggan, I'm trying to prevent any future retaliation. Is it really that dangerous around here? I guess you could never be too careful about your livelihood. Agreed, if I hadn't heard about Arkwright Solutions, I'd be in a world of trouble right now. Anyway, given the situation, if you find the suspect, I'd like to let them off with a simple reprimand. That is, if they agree to help clean their art off my ship. What do you say? Do you think you can help me? Well, it does sound like our kind of job, still. I'm not too sure about this one, but we should just go ahead and accept it anyway.
More chaos. Yeah.
Alright, it's a deal. We'll take your case. Thank you so much. I mean, you're dead. Oh, and just so you know, the rumors didn't specify anything about what the artist looks like. That being said, I believe I've heard they work almost exclusively at night. Using the dark to stay hidden, huh? Makes sense. Sounds like now's as good a time as any to start investigating, then. Yeah, let's head to the back streets first. Somebody's sneaking around at night, we'll probably find him there. I suppose it is where they're most likely to find our next lead. Well, look at the time. I have some work I need to attend to, so I'll leave you all to it for now. Would you mind giving me a call if you find anything? Feel free to ring me whenever. Will do.
And we go.
Son, get to work.
Wilmer Valderrama,
I don't know.
host of Yo Mama. It's a good show. They need to bring that show back. Although, freaking Snowflakes will be like, oh, did they speak ill of my mother? Oh, she's a damn fine woman.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Yes. Nope, sorry, he's got work to do, but I'm free. Scram.
Well,
He's not scribing.
I could take you. Sure looks like a lot of the art we saw on that ship. Let's ask these guys about it. Hey, you got a minute? We have a few questions about that piece over there. Huh? Haven't seen you around here before. Sure. You guys like it too, huh? I've been thinking about it ever since we spotted it earlier. It's incredible. Was this done with spray paint? I doubt a public wall is the best place to do doodling, though. What did you just say? Look, it's not just doodling, alright? It's graffiti. Yeah, we know. Sorry. It's alright, Katra. Graffiti's still kind of an on-the-rise thing. I'd heard about it before, but this is my first time seeing a piece so up close and personal. Yeah, it's pretty avant-garde. You guys really seem to know your stuff. Can't you just feel the heat pouring off this thing? The subtle messaging? When the world's trying to rein you in, you gotta break yourself out. Huh? I thought this was all causing havoc and wrecking shit. What? Man, this is exactly why I don't associate with uncultured losers like you. What did you just say to me? You're cruising for a bruising, pal. Hey, hold on, guys. To each their own, alright? So I'm guessing you two didn't make this? No, the real artist actually painted right over a piece of our own. I'm sorry to hear that. It's whatever. Just something that happens around here. Only so many places in town that'll let us do art on their walls anyway. It's kind of like a turf battle, but for artists. Of course, if somebody paints over our stuff with something lame, we'd probably just beat their ass. But when it's this good, well, we just gotta deal with it. Heh, you know, I kind of like their attitude. We have lots of little unspoken rules like that. That's just how we roll around here. But this newbie doesn't seem to have figured that out yet. Newbie? Like I was saying before, there's places where graffiti's allowed and places where it ain't. See, a long time ago there was this group of punks that liked to paint wherever they wanted, but then they got sued by the tourism department. That's why we have a rule to only graffiti in places where it's not going to cause problems. This newbie doesn't seem to care, though. They are spray painting on people's homes and everything, even the ones on the main street. This sounds like it could be our culprit. Yo, I'm gonna fucking fuck you up back there. What'd you say to me? Your mama? Yeah, my mama? What about your mama? We're brothers. It's the same mama.
Oh, the twist.
Yeah, the description's practically a perfect match for the rumors. Huh? What are you talking about? Sorry, don't mind them. We're looking for someone that's been doing some graffiti around town. Any idea where we can find this newbie you were talking about? Nah, never even met them ourselves. Not sure if they're just super stealthy or what, but what we do know is that they're apparently pretty young. Now that you mention it, I did see some new graffiti over at the park when I last came through. Looked pretty fresh. Maybe the guys might want to try over there? That's a pretty good lead. Thanks, guys. The park's just up the stairs from here, right? Let's go check it out.
To the park. You see
I'm
stuff.
so fat.
Wanna have a little fun?
I'm so fat. I could go for some double quarter pounders with cheese. I'm so fat. Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Whoa.
That's actually super fucking sweet, dude. He was right. The ink's not even dry yet. He must have just been here. This one's just as impressive as the last. Yeah, you can really tell they have a gift for art. I guess some people are just drawn to this kind of thing. It kind of feels like there's this longing to be free. Honestly, if you show this to an appraiser, I bet they'd tell you it was worth a load of money. You can put a price on a wall? I'd never even consider. Wait, if that's true, don't you think the art could increase the value of Wilmer's boat then? I mean, assuming the culprit really is the newbie they were talking about. Yeah, it's possible. You know, from how our client was talking, it sounded like he's been in Messalon for a long time. Given its reputation for culture, what with all the commerce, sightseeing, movies, and ballet, it seems kind of odd that he wouldn't know about the graffiti scene, or how valuable it could be. Maybe we're trying to catch him? Maybe he's just into art? I mean, it probably is just like scribbles to some people. Besides, I'm sure having a skull painted on the side of your trade vessel isn't very good for business. Yeah, I guess you've got a point there. Pirates and whatnot. Oh, looks like somebody's coming this way. Let's hide. If we're lucky, this might just be our little artist friend. Hide? Where exactly? Oh, let's try those stairs over there. Love and violence. She's beautiful. What's a young girl doing out here at this hour and all by herself? Seems like she's interested in that piece of graffiti. Ew, those punks really freaked me out earlier. I think I'm in the clear for now, though. Just gotta add a bit more shading here, and... perfect. What am I even doing? Wasting all my time on this? I must be stupid or something. Oh, well, at least it helps me get all that pent-up energy out of my system. Looks like she's getting ready to leave. Seems like she's pretty good at avoiding people. My guess is she'll take off if we try to approach her now. Let's wait for her to get to wherever she's going. We'll try and talk to her when she's less guarded. Follow the graphic artist. If you get too close, target will notice you.
Maintain a distance.
What?
We're just kneeling. We're not even hiding behind anything. We're not even hiding behind anything.
You don't know.
I guess not. There you go. That makes at least slightly more sense, though it's not any less obvious.
Can't reach it.
Nope, you can't. You gotta wait.
I don't see. You don't see shit. Hey, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. You don't see nothing. Yeah, you fucking get out of here. Get your razzle-frazzles out of here. Yep. Yep. Where we're gonna fucking hide next?
I don't know.
That would have been a great hiding spot. Nothing but us benches here. Hey, girl. Phew. Hey there. Golden out tonight, isn't it? Huh? Who the heck are you guys? Arkwright Solutions. We're what you call fixers. There's a job we're on right now, and we're kind of on the lookout for somebody. Listen, all we ask is that you hear us out. If you don't like what we have to say, we'll just tell our client we couldn't find him. But we're going to need you to be honest with us. Let's start with the most pressing question. You're the one that did the graffiti in the park, right? You wouldn't be asking if you hadn't seen me. Yeah, I did it. What's it to you? Alright, let's move on to question number 2 then. Did you graffiti a skull onto one of the ships in the harbor recently? Yeah, I think I did that one earlier this evening. The ship was so big, like it was made to be a canvas. You seem pretty proud of it. Sounds like we've got our culprit. Alright. The guy who owns that boat is looking for the person who's taken to decorating it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to come with us. Whatever. He just wants me to clean it off, right? Pretty funny that he'd send fixers after me for something so small. Don't you think you should be a little bit more remorseful, young lady? You're lucky he wants to resolve things peacefully. He could have called the police, you know? When you make a mess for somebody else, you gotta apologize for it. Yeah. I thought I'd try and make a break for it, but it sounds like that'd just make things worse. What a pain. By the way, what's your name? We'd like to let your parents know what's going on. The name's Kisara, and I ain't got any parents. Oh, I didn't mean to. I'd blame her parents, except she hasn't got them. And since you probably ask, I ain't got a home neither. I'm a stowaway from North Ambria. Only landed in Macedon a few weeks ago. Oh, damn.
Oh.
That's the bad place. What? A stowaway? Makes sense. North Ambria was in a pretty sorry state after the whole salt pail incident. But ever since they declared independence from the Empire, support for their rebuilding efforts has been on the rise. That's what I've heard too. Seems like an odd time to stow away, though. Oh, sure. Everybody else was in good spirits. Must have been nice to get a fresh start. But I couldn't stand it. Everything felt so suffocating. My dad died when I was young, and for the time it was just me and my mom. But then 5 years ago, she had a rare disease and it was getting worse. There wasn't much the doctors could do, so they just put her on bed rest. But that's when the Northern War happened, and the Empire invaded North Ambria. Yeah, if I remember correctly, they even declared it was a province of the Empire. That's right. And for better or worse, they started reconstruction of North Ambria under their rule. After the war, a lot happened. We declared independence, and life got easier for a lot of people. And everyone who needed a doctor could finally get one. But as reconstruction went on, Mom kept getting worse and worse. The doctor said it was because she didn't get the treatment she needed from the start. And then, at the end of last year, I'm so sorry, we didn't mean to make you go through all that again. I don't need your pity. My mom always talked about wanting to live overseas someday. I think Calvert was the place she wanted to visit the most. Oh. She used to go on and on about all the legends you guys have here, like Grimcat and stuff. Said it sounded like an interesting place. Oh, did she? So I figured, now that I was on my own, what better place to go? But all these people here got it so good. Kind of ticks me off. Anyway, once I learned about graffiti, I just started doing it to pass the time. Nothing more to it than that, really. And now here you are. Is it your story or mine? Whatever. It's fine. Let's just go talk to the ship guy so we can get this over with. Sounds to me like there's a little more going on here than just some graffiti. Let's deal with the request before we cross that bridge. Sounds good to me. I'll get in touch with our client. Van put in a call to Wilmer and gave him a quick explanation of everything that happened. Well, I certainly was expecting a little girl to be the culprit. I don't care if it's graffiti or whatever you call it, but you can't just go around drawing on other people's property. Hey, aren't you going to apologize? Sorry I painted on your boat. Apology accepted. Now, as long as you agree to help us paint over the drawing, we'll consider the matter settled. Phew, I'm glad that was the end of it. As for the rest of you, you have my sincere thanks. I'll have to walk her through the repainting process, so I'm afraid it's goodbye for now. Again, thanks for all your help. Van patted Kisara on the shoulder. It's not going to be easy, but make sure you do a good job, alright? Hey, don't go getting all touchy, you creep. Well then, with that, let me show you to our warehouse. I think he wants her to actually... I think he may actually want her to, like, actually graffiti paint. Hey, where are we going? I thought we were headed to the boat. You didn't really believe that, did you? I assume that means you don't understand the gravity of your actions then. Allow me to explain. You see, the material used to coat the outer shell of my ship is incredibly high quality. Your worthless graffiti has damaged it, irreparably. I'll have to pay roughly 10 million mirror to see it repaired. Did you really think something like that could simply be painted over? How would I know? You stupid. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Learn how to speak to your betters, you damn punk. Ahem, my apologies. Now, how do I get you to pay for this mess? Oh, I know, you can work for my company, huh? Yes, that's an excellent idea. You can be our exclusive in-house artist. You know, I actually have a few contacts in the art world as well. I'm sure they'd be more than willing to pay you for your work. Ah, yes, what an amicable solution. So, what do you say? Well, I need an answer. Alright, I'll do it. Then we have a deal. Pleasure doing business. Of course things turned out like this. I always get the shortest end of the stick. These people, that goddess that just tossed me aside, I hate them all. Now, let me take you to the room I've prepared for you. Don't worry, you'll be guaranteed food, clothes, and shelter. You'll never need to take a step out of my sight for the rest of your life. Sorry, but I don't think I'll be letting this one slide, Wilmer. The Spriggan, as much as I appreciate your help from earlier, I'm afraid I must ask that you leave. Trespassing is not an act I take lightly. I think we'll be staying right here, actually, especially after what we heard through the bug I placed on Kisara. You placed a bug on me? Is that why you patted me on the back? Did you now? And I assume you have a reason for going to such lengths? Sure do. See, when we first approached you about your request, you were talking like you'd been in Messeldom for a while. And if that's true, there's no way you wouldn't have already noticed. Kisara's art is crazy good. So good, in fact, that if someone were to sell it, they'd no doubt make a deal of Mira. Huh? Plus, you were pretty quick to declare that the recent outbreak of graffiti and the art on your boat were done by the same person. That's because you have a keen eye for artists. While I appreciate the compliment, I think you might be overstating things. Did I not say graffiti's all scribbles to me? We heard what you said about having your contacts in the art world buy Kisara's work. I'm afraid there's no coming back from such a contradiction. Just admit it, Wilmer, this entire time your goal has been to find some unknown, uber-talented graffiti artist and use her as your personal cash cow, wasn't it? And that's not even to mention that lie about the damages being 10 million Mira. That's just what Kisara's art would sell for. I'm only connecting the dots because Van said something to me earlier. Wilmer's come up as a suggested target in my Phantom Thief files in the past, which means now's my chance. God, I can't believe it took me so long to notice, though. So what? We've already agreed to settle things, with her approval, too. The way I see it, you have no right to complain. She only agreed because you threatened her. If you're thinking of reporting me to the police, I would reconsider. After all, doing so would likely place the blame squarely on your own shoulders. I mean, think about it. You illegally barged into my warehouse, assaulted me, and even attempted to steal all my valuables. You think they'll believe something like that? Well, you said it yourselves. I've been in business in Messeldom for quite some time. I've got a certain amount of sway around here, enough to cover up any mistakes even. Now, it's high time you meddlers saw your way out, I think. Don't you agree? What are we going to do, Van? We can't just let him go. We'll lose out if we keep pushing. None of our normal methods are going to work here. That said, I'm not exactly keen on letting scheming old men get their way. Guess the only thing to do now is leave it in her hands. Her? What was that? A card? It can't be. If evil hides in darkness, then my justice will be a shining light. You can do it, Sailor Van! Tuxedo Cat, at your service. Meow. I've come to take a special treasure from a certain villain. Grimcat, isn't she just some silly legend? And what do you mean, a special treasure? Are you talking about this girl? You're delusional if you think I'll lose to you. What? Recovery successful. When did you... Could it really be? Hold on, what exactly is happening here? Don't worry, you can leave the rest to me. Not too shabby. So that's who he was talking about. Listen up, from this moment on, the child is mine. You try to take my things, and you better be prepared for retribution. I'll steal your entire fortune and spread it across all of Messeldom. Don't think you can intimidate me with your bluffing. Want to try me? For starters, how about I take all the Mira you've piled up from not paying your taxes?
Oh.
Then I think I'll take your secret account book and parade it around town. It's hidden behind a door that can only be opened by a single key, right? One that's on you at all times? How could you possibly know that? Are you truly a phantom thief? Seems you still don't understand the position you're in. I take that means your status and ill-gotten gains mean less to you than I thought? No, please wait. You win. I just have to pull back from the girl, right? How half-hearted can you get? Say it with your chest or not at all. Damn it all. All right. I swear I'll leave her alone. I'll never interact with the kid ever again. Are you happy now, thief? You act too big for your britches, but fine. I suppose I'll accept it. Pray we never run into each other again, criminal, and thus I bid you adieu. She's dreaming. I'm a princess. Grimcat then picked up Kisara, jumped out the warehouse, and then disappeared into the dark of the night. Damn it! Damn it all! How did that Grimcat end up finding her way here? Everything was going so well. Well, that's the end of that. We can just leave this guy here. Let's get going. Yeah, right behind you. Peace. I guess.
Yeah.
The drama.
The Grim Cat.
Phew, I thought my heart was gonna explode back there. And it was so pretty, and her boobs were so big. Oh, it was like mama cuddle pillows. You remind me of my mama. I never thought I'd actually get to meet Grimcat, though, and she even saved me. Yeah, it's a miracle she managed to show up, right, Judith? Come on, no need to act all sulky about things. I wouldn't be acting sulky if someone didn't wait until the last second to give me the signal. You guys didn't happen to see where she ran off to after she brought me outside, did you? She told me to wait for you all to show up. Are you friends of hers or something? Huh? Oh, no, not us. That'd be crazy. Let's just say we've bumped into her a few times. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, I wanted to thank you all for coming to rescue me. I mean, still, can't believe that old guy was such a creep, though. And I screamed like such a little girl, too. Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I mean, I was pretty freaked out myself. Let's just be glad that everything worked out in the end. Oh, I almost forgot. Grimcat gave me a message to pass along. Huh? What did she say? She said, I may have told him that you are mine, but the truth is, you're free now. Oh, that's a little sad to hear. You think so? Why is that? Don't worry, it's alright. She's done more than enough for me already. I'm not sure how to put it, but I guess the world isn't such a bad place after all. I wish I knew how to thank her for saving me. Maybe I'll try giving some more thought to my future. I've kind of been doing whatever I felt like since coming to Messeldom, but it might just be time for a change. Sounds like a good plan to me, anyway. And if there's anything we can do while we're in the area, just give us a holler. We give some pretty good discounts to our success stories, you know? Can't let the act down for a minute, can you, Van? Thanks, I appreciate it. And with that, the curtain closed on the case of the creative culprit. With the reward they got from Wilmer in hand, Van and the others went back to preparing for their big heist.
Take care of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking... It's getting nuts. Okay. And with that is the last of the side stuff.
Looks so cool.
Alright, no, that's the portal. Are we still full healed? No. Well, full everything. No, I didn't actually have to still kill the 18 dudes in order to get the heal back up. Alright, down here we go. How dare you, sleepy? Alright. Loser graffiti. Nope, just doodles and scribbles. Doodles and scribbles. Alright. This is where we're going to call it for now because I feel like the upcoming area is going to take some time. So, as always, if you're enjoying the series and you'd like to see more, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, follow me on Twitch, ArkNova3.
Till then.
So, they revealed a whole lot more of the Final Fantasy Magic cards. Like, it's actually going to be a whole, like, standard legal set and everything outside of just the Commander decks. And, oh my god, it's so cool. They released the best green card ever.
Oh, they did?
7 mana. It's Jumbo Cactuar.
For real?
It's a 1/7, and its ability is 10,000 Needles. When this creature attacks, it gains plus 9,999 plus 0 until end of turn.
Ah.
So, it becomes a 10,007.
That's so cool.
But it has no other protections. But, like, if you do red-green, you can attack with it and then use the instant card Fling, where it says you can sack a creature, deal that creature's power to target player. You can give it trample. You can give it flying. Indestructible. Again, it's going to be great. It's fucking so cool.
You're like, yeah, I need the Cactuar.
I need that. I might buy a handful of booster boxes of that to start pulling. Might actually even get me back into playing Magic. Probably not. But I still want those cards. We can play together. But we got Digimon to play.
We do have Digimons.
And it comes out roughly around the same time the newest Digimon set comes out. In
Not
June.
surprising.
In June.
Yeah.
What?
I heard you.
Yeah, you went. Not surprising. Yeah.
Oh, for June. Yeah. Does that mean, do you want that to be your present?
Well, here's the thing. The June Digimon set comes out on my birthday. That, I believe, comes out on the 22nd of June. But, I don't know. It's tough. Not tough, but it's tough.
Yeah! Jeez, please.
Great balls of fries. Or fire. Are we ready? Yeah, sure we are. We are not. Oh, they also have Garland and Chaos, Cecil from Final Fantasy IV. Those are flip cards. Garland flips into Chaos. Dark Knight Cecil turns into Paladin Cecil.
Ah.
So that's gonna be cool. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, Ark Nova here.
And focus heal.
Getting back some more Let's Play Trails through Daybreak 2. Last we left off, creepy old man in a boat. It's always a creepy old man in a boat.
Yep.
Oh, the old man in the sea, as it were. Sure. No.
Wind. I was gonna say wind light.
Wind space.
Ah, space. Space, but not time.
Might actually just give him this so he can actually have Celestial. So, in case some shit hits the fan, we can clean it off. Zect Arms. You never know it from the outside, but supposedly the place is heavily guarded. Security's part of their business, so we'll have to stay on our toes. You good to go, Judith? Yep, just say the word. Okay, we did everything. Alright, gang, let's get this infiltration mission underway. Underwhere? Huh? What's wrong? You see something? No, that's the problem. Nah, just some condensation on the camera lens. We'll report it to the chief developer next chance we get. Fool. Absolute fool. Nice, let's go. Okay, looks like this is the spot. Kitty's got claws. Wow, I didn't expect this floor plan to be so thorough. It even shows where all the air ducts lead. It appears to be a copy from the police's internal investigation, with some additional updated details for good measure. According to this, the security system's being monitored from an office on the 3rd floor. The server room we'll want to access is likely underground, but with all the renovations they've made, the specifics are unclear. So we've got 2 goals here. Knock out their security and scope out a route to the basement. Speed is the name of the game here. Maybe we can give those new functions you mentioned a trial run, Ketra. Oh, you mean the ones I installed in the FIO? The ones where my wife will order her bamboo 2 double quarter pounders with cheese from McDonald's?
I thought we were gonna try to do better.
We will, but after we get the money. We
have to use up the credits, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
hey, I'm doing better.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why I'm getting burgers. Yeah, I'll bet they can help get the job done. Same goes for a notorious Phantom Thief here. Fair enough, there's no backing down now that Grammy spurred me on. Plus, my version of doing better is going to be trying to cut out a lot of my sugars.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta still keep the grease meat for the muscle man. Grease meat. But
So from D's or
McDonald's, I want double quarter pounders.
oh, okay.
Yeah, this one bottle, which is my second bottle in the day, has 34% of the sugars for a day.
Them sugars.
I'm trying to knock all this shit out, then I'll try and do better. Oh, damn.
This place is locked down tight. Too bad they didn't account for yours truly.
I love Judith. Okay, that works.
That's odd. I feel so sleepy all of a sudden.
Good night.
Oh, poor baby.
Now to take that security system offline.
I feel like she wears extensions when she turns into Grimcat. Because it's like...
She has to be able to change her hair, or at least because the blonde is too high up.
No, that's normal. It's, it just looks like, and I could be mistaken, but it just looks like that each one of her pigtails is roughly as much hair as she has when it's fully down.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I could be mistaken, though.
Could be a wig.
It's definitely not a wig.
All clear on my end. How's it going over there, Katra?
Don't say my name in the open, please. Thank you. I'm Quarter Pounder. That's my code name. Burger.
The air duct I sent Theo through has more sensors than I anticipated. This seems a little cramped in there.
Double quarters with cheese.
Can you manage,
Play.
Theo?
2 of them.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, I also need some fries. Gots to have some fries.
Yeah,
Do they still have chocolate shakes?
They probably do.
Because I haven't been craving a shake, but that's bad. That's not doing better.
Oh, they got their shamrock thing.
I don't care about that. That's gross. Tastes like toothpaste. Huh? Use the left stick to control Theo. Navigate to the goal without triggering security. Up, down. Up, right, and left, down. This is fun. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm being sturdy.
Underground sector confirmed. Infiltration are identified.
They even had laser grids in the air ducts and stuff. Nice, we've got our in. That we do. Theo managed to secure just enough space for a human to pass through. Great work. I'll rendezvous with you in the basement. See you there. No time to waste. Let's roll out. About that, man, there's one more issue. Getting up there? Oh, right. Bit of a tough climb for you, ain't it? So, you want to piggyback or princess carry? Very funny. Now, make like a stool and get on all fours. Fair, I guess. With that, as Eros' help, Catra was able to reach the duct and get inside. The pair then worked their way through the route and mapped out, arriving safely below ground. So, how do you think we're going to die this time?
I actually forgot. I don't know why I forgot.
Here we are.
That.
Looks like some kind of research and manufacturing. Well, then maybe I shouldn't have said it. Then let our death surprise you.
Well, I don't think so, because I don't think we were given any of the Genesis.
We absolutely have one.
We have one.
We have one. Yes.
Okay.
That'd be kind of silly for only one of the two routes to have bad ends. Here we are. It looks like some kind of research and manufacturing zone. Yeah, you can tell it's been heavily renovated. We'll need to watch our step. It seems like their automated security systems are still online. That's as sure a sign as any that we're in the right place. Ah, Judith, nice work earlier. Did you check the other floors just in case? Hey, stick with Grimcat, remember? Anyway, I did a lap through the air ducts, but none of the rooms up here fit what we're looking for. In that case, the server room we're after must be somewhere ahead. Amada probably built this place as a hideaway. Chances are Zect Arms is helping themselves to it. Right, and the main terminal could contain a full catalog of this branch's records. Enough twiddling our thumbs then. It's time to get this show on the road. Okay, lead the way, Jude Cat.
I'll show you all what the Phantom Thief Grimcat is made of.
Yeah. What are you made of? Giant knockers? Absolutely.
Welcome. I've
Don't
got
look at me
all
like
your
that.
support needs covered.
You know what this was all about. Giant knockers.
You sure are fired up about this.
Take center
I
stage.
think she's just terrified of getting an earful from the old Grimcat if she screws this up.
Let's get there. Bring one for the team.
Yeah, she's terrified. Oh, these things are only level 17. They're getting wrecked.
Yours look excellent.
That went well, Catra.
Okay.
Margin security robots. Wait, no.
I think these were made out of jet parts. They look like rip-offs of the society's obtained.
In other words, they have zero integrity. And copying those had to have taken some skill.
Okay, we can't cross over there yet. We can go through here, though. bap, bap.
Justice always prevails.
Bap, bap, bap. Optical cannon.
Now or never. Your turn.
You just want one cry.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Now or never.
And yeah, you can get chocolate shake.
You can get one too.
Do you want a medium shake? Fart shake. Do you want the whipped cream on it?
No, I don't really like whipped cream all that much.
Okay.
See, I like this because Judith is always in her Grimcat form, which means I don't have to waste all that fucking time and energy and shit transforming in combat.
Yeah.
Also the resources. Because it costs freaking 50 or 60 CP to actually transform in combat. Come on, girl. Oh my gosh. I'm actually gonna freaking fail this one. Yep, I failed. Yep, I failed. I was getting too greed hasty. Square down, square right. Okay. Alter aim. Increases healing, arts power, and arts range when boosted. Ooh.
Switching maintenance mode.
All support is now online.
Batham, Nagi. Actually, no, we'll give her Nagi
All
for
of our
now.
Nagi coming online.
That. Bet. Bet.
Good. Hopefully I got a mistake.
Now's a great time for a shark.
Go, Cactuar.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice
Alright, door's down. Now it's up.
Look, there's a way through now.
Looks like a chest.
Alright. It looks like a chest. But in actuality, It is Mighty Thievery, attacking. There's one splash of wind here.
New skill honor.
Gifted start. Inside at the start. A lot of treasures in this area.
That went well, Castro. Take center stage.
We found our way forward.
Did we now?
That's what I needed.
Oh no, my juice. How dare me.
Looks like a chest.
That's some good stuff.
Enemy sight. Be careful. Now's the right time for a show. Make it count. And here's your drill.
Catherine, your turn. President, move it.
Going on.
President, move it.
Make it count.
Finish him, man. Now or never.
Focus unleash. And
Your turn.
Ooh, these figures look excellent.
You get some real fit, Catherine.
You is kicking some real tail catcher.
Looks like some kind of laboratory.
I'm curious about what's inside, but I doubt the main terminal's in there.
That's what I needed.
I'm the hero of legend. I do like the fact these dungeons are shorter because, like, you have to go through bits and pieces of them multiple times because you keep dying.
That hits the spot.
Ooh, I'm out there. That's a pretty good one. I'm out there. Our damage decrease when HP is lower. Gives me a lot of good stuff. Various boostages.
Skill set updated.
Alright, let's make some of Gran's meat pie.
I don't mind. I learned this from Grant.
Judo's signature salad, packed carefully with chosen ingredients.
I don't want to hear any complaining.
Alright. Oh yeah, this looks like where we're gonna get murdered. So, this is the main terminal. Looks awfully extensive. Even more so than I expected. It just might rival the one we have back in the Institute. They need an incredibly talented engineer on staff to get any use out of it, though. Clock's ticking. Ready to do your thing, Catra? I'll get right on it. Theo, Zeros, back me up. Understood. Row, 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 row. Why didn't you give freaking Zeros a speech module? He just goes bark.
I know.
I'm in. Wait, what's this? Looks like it's a list of custom-made armaments not found in their official lineup. There's some recent orders on here from a certain mafia boss for a needle gun and mechanized gauntlets. I think we can guess who those went to. The specs weren't just about raising lethality either. These things were developed to be as excruciating for the victim as possible. The results are of exceptional interest and elevated our company's weapons engineering to new heights. That's despicable, so what if Almada is the one who asked for it? They definitely crossed the line. Criminal activity is one thing, but this is on another level entirely. The same applies to their experiments on giving monsters the ability to use shard skills. And here's a report from the unit that participated in the death game in Erasion. I knew there had to be more to it. Turns out their true aim was to test data on the nuclear weapon. This place was purchased about 2 months ago. They must have been hoping for more information on that front. After closing the deal, we inspected every nook and cranny of the interior and scrutinized every speck of dust. What a filthy pack of hyenas. I'll tell you one thing, these guys wouldn't think twice about abducting a kid in broad daylight. Any intel on that front, Catra? Give me a moment to check. I got a hit. Hold on. This is...
Well, what have we here? Couple of crying rodents?
No.
And a bona fide cat burglar to boot. Oh, you'll make an excellent specimen. What was it you called yourself again? Grim Cat? I don't know what you're doing with that Spriggan from Edith. But it won't matter. After I have you stripped of that skimpy outfit and plastered all over the morning news.
I'd watch that.
I'm guessing she's the one who runs this place.
Chief Developer, Rosalie. Love it.
I am Rosalie, head of development.
That's a cute name. I like it.
A pleasure to meet you odious little problem solvers in the flesh. You've hampered our efforts more times than I can count.
We're gonna die.
But even still, it's lovely of you to drop in and visit.
Thanks for having us. Best field trip I've taken in a while.
We've already documented the numerous criminal acts and ethical violations committed by your company.
Good for you.
We'll see to it that you pay the price for them. Better get your affairs in order.
Oh, it seems you're unacquainted with our code of conduct. I suppose we'll just have to feed it into you. Zet Arms Corporate Policy, Paragraph 4. Submit yourself, mind, body, and soul to Madame Rosalie's research.
Yes, ma'am.
As it happens, we have some new products we're preparing to launch. Your contribution as guinea pigs is greatly appreciated.
Oh, that's bad.
Power trip doesn't even begin to describe it.
It's time to be making quick, Steven. Keep your head in the game.
We're more than a match for scum like that. Theo, Zeros, prepare for combat.
Yeah, I love how we just told our enemy Grimcat's real fucking identity.
Beginning combat. We're gonna take out the trash.
Make it count.
They did a lot of fucking damage, actually. Hungry bug, motherfucking see. That was easy.
How could this be? Numbers were in our favor in every conceivable way. Was it our firepower? These simpletons are at fault for using my weapons suboptimally.
We weren't about to lose to someone who treats human beings like objects.
You sure?
You've got no business playing with people's lives.
Now give it up. You're through.
Well. Aren't we pleased with ourselves? Sorry to say, I always come equipped with a backup plan.
Oh shit. Backup button, dear.
We have a new form of toxic gas
Oh.
in the works. Sadly, there's only enough antidote for one person.
Uh-oh.
And this button here? Oh, a single press and this entire floor will be fumigated. So long, you feculent fools. Have fun riding in hellish agony.
Theo Interceptor.
I can get over there faster.
If you're talking about all those hazmats lying around, we already trashed them on the way.
That is to say, they've either been torched or frozen. Anything more would have been a hassle.
They've been what?
Monsters! Ow!
Well, that was hardly satisfying. Though I suppose we shouldn't expect much more from mere lack.
Oh, we're not gonna die? They torched the gas?
It can't be. The church? Here?
Well, it ain't our two knights in shining armor. The hell brings them around?
Rostreader. They came to Calvert during that mess with Almada last.
Indeed. Celeste Ortesia. Leon Balthazar, the 11th Dominion.
Da-da-da-dum.
How do you do, everyone? It's been some time.
Indeed.
And a special hello to you, Van. That beastly look-alike of yours nearly had you marked for unmanhood.
Nothing gets past you guys. That ain't what you're here about, is it?
Had you quaking there for a bit, huh? Master's pet. You're right, though. We just had a little errand to take care of in the area. Speaking of which, how's about you give us the lowdown on Almada's legacy?
Oh, so that's what you're after.
It seems we're all on the same page.
So the Grosritter managed to sniff us out too. Ouroboros' enforcers would struggle to keep up with their steeds. Oh, they're monsters in every sense of the word. Specimens of the century. If I only had the means to capture them.
Well, you don't.
I hate to resort to this, but I'm in no position to be picky. You might want to brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen.
Say what?
Oh, still have some fight, do we?
Second button.
A hidden passageway? I can't believe we let that happen.
That Poindexter's one crafty bastard.
Yep.
Get your ass out here, you little shit!
That door looks sturdy as anything. I doubt it'll bud.
Right you are! This beauty is of a specially crafted super alloy developed by the Society.
Oh no.
It'll take a good long while before even you can brute force your way through. By then, I'll have reactivated the security system, deployed our entire arsenal,
And she's just gonna literally smash and dash it.
She may have slipped away this time, but there's more than one way to serve her just dessert.
Shall we clear out their files before heading out? We already have all the copies we need.
Oh.
Good call. It'd be a disservice to the world.
Oh damn. We're literally she's stuck in there, and she left us in the server room with everything.
What are you guys yammering on about?
Oh, I see. There's no shortage of incriminating evidence in here. This is particularly incriminating, even in the eyes.
just a minute. What are you doing with my servers?
Nothing.
Listen here. That research data is the heart and soul of our company. Peruse it at your leisure. All I ask is that you be delicate.
Oh, look at this. Their servers at headquarters are pulling backups from this branch via the OrbitNet. We may as well delete them too while we're at it.
Oh no.
Didn't realize you were familiar with the Kitty Engine's admin mode, Katra.
Brissette gave me a crash course. Ren and Essie offered some pointers during last year's incident too.
Yeah.
The servers at Zekdarm's headquarters will be secure, but I should be able to make do with the same software from way back when. Theo, initiate automated hacking.
Understood.
Looks like you've got it all taken care of.
Oh, this kid really knows his stuff. I guess if they give you an arch, you might as well go the whole selge.
It's not as if our little malefactor will raise a hand to stop you. Now that she's cut and run.
Now hold on a moment. Our
Uh-oh.
Analyzing security protocol. 3%? Let's reroute some additional power from this terminal. Kitty engine, engage. Take no prisoners.
Damn. I guess that works.
6 years of my life, all for nothing.
Yep.
Please, leave my precious data alone.
Zecdarm's headquarters experienced a major server crash that day, losing a considerable amount of data in the process. A packet of evidence attesting to their illegal activities was delivered to both the police and the Bracer Guild. Although Rosalie, their chief developer, managed to escape, the company itself had been dealt a critical blow. That was just like... That was just so rude. They didn't need to do her quite like that. The police got a card from Grimcat too. Now let us investigate the premises. I'm sorry, but all the doors to the building are locked. None of the staff have shown up either, so I'm afraid my hands are tied. Sneaky bastards. Fine, I'll just get a warrant and force my way in.
Judge, here's the warrant.
Well, we finally got the intel we need to make some headway. You sure you don't mind throwing your lot in with us again? Yeah, it's cool. You guys beat us to the punch anyway. Didn't realize your crew was gunning after the legacy too, though. It's not so much that we want it for ourselves. We're more keen on what it actually is. Right now, it feels like it could be anything. A stash of Mira, drugs, heavy weapons. Frankly, nothing is off the table. That's all the more reason to verify what we're dealing with. It seems we share a general understanding, then. Our goal, in essence, is to assess the situation, determine whether this legacy is an artifact, and in that case, it is, recover it. So long as that goal remains unimpeded, whatever you do is of no import to us. No reason we can't join forces then, at least until we actually find the thing. Artifacts mean jack to us anyway, so yeah, you scratch our back, we'll scratch yours. Now that we've settled that, let's cut to the chase. I've been sifting through the files from Zecdarm's server, and so far, this is the best lead I've got. Robin Glasgow. Must be a report on Lucas Pops. Right, evidently they were investigating him in great detail. As for why, well, see for yourself. Robin Glasgow, 43, male. Born to and raised by an impoverished family in Messeldom, Robin spent his teenage years doing lackey work before eventually becoming an errand boy to a prolific drug dealer. In S1182, he joined up with Almada, a newly formed mafia organization, where he would then be placed in charge of procurement and logistics. Evidence points to Almada's executives maintaining direct contact with Robin after establishing their base of operations. Despite his low rank, Robin avoided the purge that followed the unseating of Almada's original leader by Gerard Dantes. It is believed that he was earned a place of trust and a long-standing veteran within the organization. Robin's family remains unaware of his true occupation, as even his wife is fully convinced that he works as a day laborer. With almost the entirety of Almada's membership exposed, he is presently considered the last of their members still at large. I didn't realize we were dealing with someone so close to the Mafia's core. That explains why Zecdarms is on the hunt for him. He's one of Almada's last dangling threads, and their supply specialist on top of that. If anyone's got the dirt on the legacy, it's this guy. And the quickest way to get to that is to smoke him out and grill him. Zecdarms had that same thought, I imagine. There's also another report in here that caught my eye. Our comprehensive analysis has led us to something known as the Crimson Fragment, a component that Almada referred to as the final key. From what we can gather, this Crimson Fragment is part of Almada's legacy, and there is a strong possibility that Robin Glasgow is currently in possession of it. Its moniker suggests that it may be an artifact, but Chief Developer Rosalie seems to have other ideas. The Crimson Fragment, and they called it the final key? If it weren't for this report, I'd think it was made up. Oh yeah, this thing's the real deal, and with a name like that, it's got artifact written all over it. The likelihood is high, to be sure. But suppose their hypothesis holds water, and this Robin Glasgow truly did make off with it. What are the odds of him sticking around in Messeldom? It's certainly plausible that he fled for good. But at the same time, he has roots here, and concealment seems to be a forte of his. Don't forget Zecdarms either. They've been skulking in and out of town, probing every place they can think of. Maybe he couldn't bear to leave his family behind? That'd line up with Luca's story, but something about this is nagging at me. Long story short, our next step is to track this man down. It'll be tricky, though, with how he's dodged the guild and police. True as that may be, Zecdarms did keep tabs on the spots they knew he frequented. There must be a safe house or hidden passage somewhere around one of them. They wouldn't have been combing their way through the city otherwise. Nice find, Captra. That'll save us some effort. Park Heights, Vesseldom Chapel, Stowe & Co. lack of public baths, Exeter Cinemas, North Sea Hotel, Club Barracuda, Lighthouse number 1 at Musseldown Port, Warehouse District by Wharf number 3, all canals and other water courses, all paths between any and of the above. Sheesh, make it longer, why don't they? They sure didn't narrow it down. Taking these off one by one will take forever and a half. Nothing for it. We're obligated to lend our aid. Oh, but you needn't strain yourself, Silas. Clairvoyance isn't exactly your strong suit, after all. Hey, I can do it no problem when the chips are down. Still, you do have more practice than me, so fine. I'll let you field that part. You're talking about that power you pulled out during last year's incident, right? Are you sure that'll come in handy here? Well, strictly speaking, its intended use is detecting spiritual presences. However, it should prove sufficient for identifying hidden rooms or passageways. That's one nifty little trick. It sounds similar to a shard search, only on a much broader scale. We can make use of Theo and Zeros' scanners, too. Let's split up and see what we uncover. Since Leon's clairvoyance could cover more ground, he and Celeste opted to focus on larger structures. In the meantime, Van and company branched out, inspecting a wide variety of locations with the help of Theo and Zeros. Eventually, we're down to our final candidate. That would be the Club Barracuda over in the back streets. Oh yeah, the one that's underground. Funny, I didn't pick up any hidden routes in there yesterday. Hey, if it was that easy, it wouldn't be hidden. Well, come on, let's get in there and scope the place out. We may want to ensure we're prepared first, now that our search is nearing a close. Good idea. If something does turn up, we could be in there for a while. Actually, if it's okay with you guys, can we go see how the shoot is coming along? Goddard was running off on another one of his wild tangents yesterday evening, so I want to check and see if things are going smoothly for Nina and the others. I'm a little curious myself. We did assist with the production, in a way. Works for me. Let's swing by a bit before heading down to the club.
Oh.
In the club, we all firm. In the club, we are all family. Alright, but...
I suppose we're in for a cold front then.
Hey. Oh, they're level 27. Sweet. Alright, let me check what they can do. Alright. Grand Serpent, okay. Surtur's Judgment. Use the power fire to strengthen the user and attack foes. Ooh. Ogun Orisha. Frigid Pain can freeze. Freeze and arches us down. Freeze and Death Blow. Alright. 234 and 199. I hate that. Holy shit, that's ugly. Yeah. Her face is not great.
What did they do to her?
I don't know. That's like... Yeah. I fucking hate that, dude. They had no reason to do that. Strength plus 12, that's pretty nice. And... I guess we'll give her the military watch.
Commencing maintenance.
Give her some hit rate.
Initiating maintenance.
Commencing maintenance.
I think I'll stick with this for some time.
Too much. I, for one, happen to find the snow to be quite pleasant.
Yeah, I guess it ain't so bad.
Oh man, he doesn't have time to catch a movie? Actually, wait.
We do not have time to catch the movie.
Nope, I guess not. Alright, now we're all at the same level, 27. So they won't let you use the free experience droplets to go above level, but they will let you catch up. But we'll do that next time. Till then, everybody.
Till then.
And we will be right back for a bit.
It's on the way.
Real.
Alright. Hey everybody, Arkno here.
And focus heal.
Getting back some more, let's play What Did They Do to Celeste's Portrait Face? Hey girl. I like dog. You like dog? I like dog. 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 How scary that dog looks.
It's the biggest fucking lie I've ever heard one. Fucking be like, I like dog. No, you don't. Shut the fuck up.
When the girl looks like that, I'll like anything.
Mm-hmm.
When the girl looks like you, I hate everything. Shakeums.
This is mine.
I know. But mine's all gone. No, I'm...
Here you go.
No.
Nope, you can take it.
I don't want it. I'm already fat. I'm full. Hell, it's been forever since we've seen our friend. Meet us at the church and we'll tell you the rest. Looks like there's more. Monster at Mesolon branch. At some point during yesterday's chaos, an experiment was released somewhere in the Zect Arms branch's office basement level. Specifically the server room. Clean it up before the police move in. A monster extermination bus. Looks like it's in the Zect Arms building too. The client's initials are DL. Do you think it's... It's gotta be Grammy. Heir to the Phantom Thief name. Keep distractions in your surroundings to a minimum. Basically, she's telling me I wasn't thorough enough. I see. I guess we can sneak our way back in when we get some free time. Awesome. Oh, come on. Not sure why it wouldn't let me just freaking warp into there. No. Have to do it by the book. Y'all don't see nothing. I'm just sneaking by. Looks like it's all entrances and exits are blocked off. But all the blockades inside are still unlocked. Alright, as long as we use the ducks, we should be able to reach the server room. Okay, let's get to moving. Oh, fuck that. Yeah. Kick his ass. She's not in her Grimcat auto now. Okay, during command battles. Reducing elemental damage added to her normal attacks and craft. Of course I missed the guns. Time to jazz. It's very wide. Very short. Burn and defense down. Full armor bear.
Roar.
Can't hit him. Well, I can hit him. Now or never. We did it. That was easy. Yay. Revelation. That was almost not even worth it. It was like fucking 30 seconds of just, oh, I'm a bear.
Bear.
Okay. Increases arch range by 1. That will be sweet. Alright. The Dave Chappelle. Don't tell me to let's. We're looking for Tony and Mina that put out the request for us. Is that you two? I'm from Arkwright Solutions. We got your 4SPG. Whoa, you really showed up. See, I told you it would work. She's cute. Love the dress. Make that dress. Do it. We'll go to the fabric. We'll get the dress. Like, you gotta dress more girly and less comfy.
Less comfy.
I'm dressing girly. I got my moons on. Got my tight butt huggers. Do you mind if we explain our request? Sure, I'm all ears. Okay, well, the thing is, there's this boy who goes to Sunday school with us. His name's Jed, and he can be a little rough around the edges sometimes. He skips school a bunch, gets into fights with other kids. Definitely sounds like a handful. Yeah, he really is, and no matter how many times the adults yell at him, he never listens. But none of that stuff means he's a bad person, you know? He's just has a hard time trusting himself. And the problem is that Jed's, well, 3 days ago he stopped coming to school, and we haven't really seen him since. He stopped coming without saying a word to anybody? That's what we think, anyway. I know he's got a lot of stuff going on at home, but his dad hasn't reached out to anyone either. That maybe he really is just skipping school. I don't think so. See, Jed might not look like... Jed might not like most things, but he does like me and Tony. That's why whenever he skips classes, he'll still come out to play with us. But it's been 3 whole days since we've seen him. There's got to be something wrong. I see. Can't blame anyone for being worried, honestly. Oh, right. The teachers have also been acting pretty weird today. I think they've been talking about Jed. But whenever we ask about that, what they're talking about, they just say it's grown-up business and that we don't need to worry about it. How could they even say that to us? Jed's our friend. Anyway, that's why I decided to come to you for help. Can you please figure out what's going on with Jed? Look, I get that you really care about this kid, but I'm not sure this is a job for a Spriggan. You seriously about to turn down a little kid, Arkwright? What a shame. This seemed like a wonderful opportunity to witness a Spriggan in action for once. Come on, man. I get this probably falls more into the guild's bucket, but I'm worried about their friend, too. Wow, no pressure, right? This really isn't the kind of job I'd normally take on, but it sounds like I'll have my hands full if I don't. Guess there's nothing to it but to do it. Chaos! We'll take your request. Not sure if there'll be any help, though. Awesome! Thank you so much. We'll start by talking to your Sunday school teachers first. Sounds like they know a thing or two about what's happened to Jed. Yeah, I think they were having a meeting about him earlier. Father Krenz and Sister Olga are inside the chapel right now. If you find out anything, let us know as soon as possible. We'll duzzle.
Let's get this party started.
Hey, girl. Ditch God. Marry me. I'll take you on an arc ride. We don't have any proof, Olga. But we can't simply do nothing. I'm going to the police station to file a report. Alright, so... I was initially thinking this when they talked about his dad. His dad's probably beating him.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but we were wondering if we could ask you a few questions. Oh, yes, of course. What seems to be the problem? Well, you see, I'm a Spriggan, and we just got a request from a couple of kids that go to Sunday school here. They wanted us to look into where their friend Jed is. They're worried about him. That must have been Tony and Mina. They ask about him every chance they can get. I'm surprised they tried to hire a Spriggan, though. I mean, no offense, but you should really let the church handle something like this. And I'm not sure how comfortable I feel sharing information on one of our children with a complete stranger. That's about the reaction I expected, honestly. It's way harder to do this sort of thing in Messeldom than it is in the capital. I mean, practically everyone knows your face back home. I'll vouch for them. They may not look it, but they're actually pretty trustworthy. Although, given Mr. Arkwright's exceptionally dubious character, your reaction is understandable. Don't worry, if he does anything that would offend the goddess, we'll make sure he receives due punishment. You really have it out for me, huh? Those robes, are you at the congregation for the sacraments? Yeah, sorry for barging in on your conversation, but you were just saying something about filing a report. Why not ask these guys for help first? I'm surprised that you place so much trust in them. Personally, I still have my reservations, but, well, maybe this is Adios' will. So you'll let us handle it? Yes, we would be happy to have your assistance. First, let me explain. As you know, Jed hasn't been to school in 3 days, despite us trying to keep an eye on him. Having heard nothing from the boy, we made a trip to his house this morning to see what was going on. When we did, however, we were surprised to hear that he'd simply never come home in the first place. Sounds like things were a lot worse than we thought, so he's completely missing then. Yes, and yet Jed's father said he had no intention of notifying the authorities. His response to the matter was simply, I'm sure he'll come back eventually. But after that, he also said something to the effect of, he'll be sorry for putting me through all this. Sounds like he doesn't care at all about his son's safety. Talk about a rough home. Yes, we believe it's possible that Jed's being abused. We've witnessed his father get upset with him on several occasions. He occasionally comes to school with injuries as well. Not the kind you'd expect from fighting with other kids, either. However, his father claims they're all of Jed's doing. He says he gets him while playing because he's so competitive and quick to get into fights with other children. I know we just agreed to take this on, but maybe it's better if we leave this to the police. You think so too, then? I disagree. Yeah, going to the police is out of the question, for the moment at least. What are you talking about? That kid could be in serious trouble right now. Look, the cops are going to deal with this one of two ways. Either they send him back to his old man, or they place him in protective custody. Plus, if there's not enough evidence, or Jed and his father have conflicting stories, the investigation alone will take months. In other words, any potential resolution would be brought to a standstill, and that would only serve to make things worse for Jed. I suppose that's true. That's why you should let us investigate first. I see what you mean. I didn't think you ever thought that far ahead. It's just, I get why some kids would want to run away from home. Been through my own share of stuff in the past, after all. Well, I'm riding your coattails a little on this one, but I agree with you. That said, you're welcome to put in a report with the police, but would you mind waiting a bit, at least until we had a chance to do our thing? Yes, of course, we understand. I guess our first stop should be Jed's house, then. It's the one right by the entrance to the back streets. Please do whatever you can to help him. Sure, we'll go see what we can find, and then beat his dad's ass. You like picking on small fry? You're the smallest fry they got. You're such a small fry, you're fucking apple slices.
No, we'll get him.
They're fucking apple slices. Not even good enough to be fries. You're not even good enough to be my fake. What do you guys keep doing down here? I am the reincarnation of the great artist Aramis, and I say this city is a festering pile of shit. Whoa, what's with this old dude? Come on, man, let's save ourselves a hassle and scrap. No, hold on a second. I think I've seen this guy somewhere before. Isn't he the one of those finance magazines called The Real Estate Mogul of Messeldom way back when? Willingham or something? Real estate? Never heard of it. I live in a republic. Do you suppose he really was a wealthy realtor once? Beats me. That old man's passed between him and his 80s now. Still, when people in high places fall, they tend to fall hard. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay.
Man. Fucking breakdown.
Hey, girl. Trying to pull some tricks? Hey, dude. You ready to drive my car? Bark. He's trying to get dudes for hoes, dude. He's a barker. That's what they do. They try and get people to come into the club. Hey, pal, you know a fella looking to blow off some steam? A gal searching for a night gig? Just send him my way. I can hook him up with fine establishments of all kinds. Hold the phone. You there, Little Miss Carrot Top. What did you just call me? Oh, dear, this won't end well. That toned petite frame, those chiseled facial features, that saucy look in your eyes. And you're with the church. Even better, a gal like you just screams low supply, high demand. Don't suppose I could talk you into a career change? Bastard, ogling me was bad enough, but pointing out all my insecurities? Where the hell do you get off? Oof, you gonna die. Flap those filthy lips one more time, and I'll weld them shut. Maybe that'll burn off that rotten tumor you call a personality. Eep! This Spitfire's making my blood curdle. Goodness me, she has yet to acclimate herself to such uncouth individuals as this. Simmer down now, Celeste. Pay the man no mind. This lowlife sure is fearless, though. Even after clocking her as a woman of the cloth, he still tried to shoot his shot. Guess some fools really do rush in where angels fear to tread. Damn right. Fucking shoot his shot, dude. I would. Okay, this must be the place. Yeah, sounds like the dad's going to be a real piece of work, though. Don't think it'll be a little too tough to get info from him? There's no way he won't be on guard with us. Yeah, I think it'd be best if we formed a plan first. You're actually starting to sound like a Spriggan. This is exactly what I've been looking forward to. Well, first we should make sure the ones doing all the questioning are the least intimidating out of all of us. I've got a voice recorder here too, just in case.
Come on, quarter pounder.
Also, I've got a job for Zeros. For Zeros? Well, I guess I don't mind, as long as you actually have a plan. Leave my puppies alone. Yeah, I'll take care of it when the time comes. Now, let's get the show on the road. Who's out there making a racket? You know, considering we're traveling together anyway, I figure we might as well help them out. But how are we the least intimidating ones? He really thinks he can get away with pushing us around like this? Still, I do think we made the right call. We may as well resign ourselves to it and knock already. Leon knocked on the door to Jed's house. Damn it, I was just starting to get a buzz going. Yep. Yep, that's about what I thought. Fat Cassius. Ain't seen you around here before. You at the church? If it's about my kid, I already covered it with the others. Pleased to meet you. We actually just started working with the church here in Messeldom. We heard about Jed from the others. As his father, I'm sure you must be horribly distraught. So, you see, we thought that perhaps we might be of some help. Yeah, that's right. We want to help look for Jed. Nah, don't bother yourself about it. I'm not sure if he's run away or what, but it's probably because I gave him a pretty harsh talking to a few days ago. Give him a day or two and he always comes back. Huh. This isn't the first time he's run away? I mean, 3 days is a bit of a burst, but otherwise, no. Why do I have to sit here and answer all these dumb questions anyway? Wish that broad I was dating never dropped him on me in the first place. I mean, all the kid ever does is mouth off. Doesn't clean, doesn't cook. If it weren't for the money I get for housing him, he wouldn't be worth spit to me. He ought to be grateful he even has a roof over his head. This man's every bit as unpleasant as we were led to believe. Can't believe. Huh? You got something you want to say to me, Missy? I said, I can't believe what a lousy piece of shit you... My goodness, where are our manners? Churching a go-go. Bye-bye. May else be with you. Bye-bye. The sister here has a very peculiar tick, you see. It presents like verbal abuse on occasion. Huh? Seems like they're hanging on by a thread over there. Maybe it'll still work out. They did seem pretty unhappy about it all, but choosing them was the right choice. He's less likely to be on guard with someone from the church. I mean, after the visit they had earlier, why wouldn't they send someone else over? Oh, would you look at that? I think they're wrapping up. I see, so they're not actually blood related. And the only reason he's keeping him around is because the welfare he gets from the government and the church. Shitty old bastard. Creeps like that make me sick. I didn't see any signs of a child in the house anywhere. Given the way his father was acting, it's likely he hasn't been back since he left. On a separate note, I admire your incredible willingness to foist work onto others, man. Truly an admirable quality for a brigand. Hey, let me see the back of that hand. Oh, yeah, there's the compliment right there. Yeah, sorry to throw you guys into the deep end like that. You were a big help. Alright, this next bit is up to our Zyphas and Zeros. You talked about the scent of the house you had Zeros pick up, right? We just need to have him compared against any other scents in the city using shard search. Think you can do that, Zeros? Rough. 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 Mark. Oh my god, stop crying. Bark. Rough. Arf. Love. Oh my god, stop fucking crying.
You made me sad.
I was doing a soundless bark and it makes her cry.
Stop. So you keep doing it, fucking jackass.
Stop crying. It's nothing. We'll take over from here. I guess we can let the clergy rest for a bit. Of course, happy to oblige. Maybe this time we'll actually get to see you do something for once. Hey.
You wanted to come on this venture.
Shut up. Let's follow the stank. Oh, he's living in the dumpster. This seems to be where the trail ends. The fact that it led us to a trash can doesn't exactly fill me with relief, though. Yeah, talk about a bad omen, but I guess a lead's a lead. Now let's see what's inside. Right, here we go. So that's all it was. Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid we were going to find a kid stuffed in there. You've been watching too many thrillers, Judith, although I was starting to get a bit spooked. Let's see what's inside. Probably all his clothes. An old mop, a scrub brush, and a large towel. All that, and there's also what looks like an old worn out set of kids' clothing in here. I assume Zeros must have picked up on a scent of the clothes. I'm sure they're Jed's, but why were they thrown away? The items were gathered together pretty neatly. Doesn't feel like somebody trying to dispose of evidence. Maybe whoever threw this stuff out just wanted to get Jed into a change of clothes. They are pretty dirty. Probably wanted the kid to clean up a bit. You think someone's trying to take care of him? That seems a pretty likely possibility. The question is, who? We should be able to narrow it down based on the contents of the bag. Yeah, this doesn't really look like your typical family's trash. Probably came from one of the shops around here. In that case, maybe it was...
Oh. That's weird.
Maybe he's working at the beds.
Yeah, the scrub brush.
And the mop.
Yep.
Let's just make sure, because I want to get that extra SP. Yeah, I was right. The bathhouse. Whoever works there definitely knows where Jen is. Oh, that makes sense. The bathhouse would totally have all those items. Huh, you're right. Hadn't even thought about it. I take it that means we have our next stop then, yes? Yeah, let's see what they have to say.
Would you like to eat?
Sure would. Just to make sure.
This is quite soothing.
Isn't it, though?
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
Nope.
It's so nice and warm in here.
Yeah. Nipple.
Top of the world.
Come see us again.
Top of the nipples. Excuse me, ma'am. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Oh, certainly. What would you like to know? You're not taking care of a child here by any chance, are you? We're looking for a little boy named Jed. May I ask why you're looking for him? We spoke with a few people at the chapel who were worried about him. They haven't seen him for 3 days now. Yeah, and we promised we'd do whatever we could to find him. Is there any way we could convince you to trust us? No, it's alright. It's plain to see you're good folk. However, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you three. Jed just ran off a few minutes ago. The boy practically burst out the doors like his tail was on fire. Did something happen? Well, you see, maybe it's best I start from the beginning. If you don't mind. I've been worried about that boy for a while now. You see, his father is far from being a good man. Some time back, I even saw him push the kid to steal something from the souvenir store. Then 3 days ago, I noticed him wandering around all by himself at night. I called out to him, and I noticed his cheeks were swollen like he'd been beaten. I figured I would patch him up a bit. So that's how he ended up staying here with you. Must mean you're the one that had him change into a different set of clothes? You knew all about that? Yes, that was me. I was lucky enough to have some clothes around his size that we usually reserve for customers. So I had him change into those clothes and gave him a meal that'd be easy on his stomach. That's very kind of you, ma'am. Sure explains what he's been up to these last 3 days. And sees us back to him running out of here a minute ago. He certainly seems to be feeling better. You see, I was thinking of asking him if he'd like to stay here permanently. You want to become his legal guardian? I'm impressed he'd be willing to take on that kind of responsibility. Yeah, do it. That way the dad gets no money.
Yep, mostly that.
Well, my husband passed away and my only son is living elsewhere with his own family. I hardly know what to do with myself if I don't have someone to look after. And in the end, it wouldn't just sit right with me if I sent him back to that awful father of his. You won't find any disagreement here. I was in the middle of asking him what he thought of me taking him in, but that's when he up and ran off. I'm sure he probably just needs some time to think it over. No, he probably wants to go back to his house and get all of his shit. Well, I think you've painted a pretty clear picture. Sounds like Jed probably hasn't gone all too far either. Oh, I'm sure he's nearby. He's probably over by the lighthouse. I'm a bit worried about him catching a cold in this weather, though. If you don't mind, would you be willing to go check on him for me? Of course, it'd be no problemo. Well, guess we're finally meeting Jed. Let's go. Jed. Fishing? Achoo! Oh, it sure got cold out here. Hey, why's the long face, kid? Who are you? It's none of your business. Actually, it's very much our business. We were planning to go take a bath over in the bathhouse, but the old lady at the counter was in a bit of a tizzy. We asked her if there was a problem, and she said that she was so worried about the little boy who ran out of there that she couldn't focus on work. Huh? I didn't realize. So, are you this Jed she was talking about? If something's bothering you, why don't we talk about it? Otherwise, we might never get to take a dip in the baths. That's an interesting approach. She seems very well versed in dealing with kids, too.
Fumes.
The thing is, that old lady asked me if I wanted to stay with her. She gave me these new clothes and fed me a ton of food. I didn't know what to think of it at first, but it was way better than anything I've ever had at home. Sounds pretty great to me. Why not give it a try for a while? Give it a try? How do you expect me to do that, huh? If I did, it'd be like I was running away from my dad. This isn't a matter of pride, though. If he's treating you poorly, it's okay to run away, don't you think? That's the coward's way out. And I'm no coward. I've never lost a fight. Your dad, you're losing to your dad every day. But this old lady, sure, she treats me like I'm her kid right now, but it's all just for show. She's got to be just like my old man. She just wants me for the Mira. Do you really believe that? Yeah, of course I do. All grown-ups are just liars and phonies. She almost had me fooled, too. Glad I came out here to cool my head. You came out here to cool your head, and that's your answer? You're an even bigger fool than I thought. He's got you so screwed up that you don't even know how to accept a little human decency. Hey, Darko.
Hey, Darkman.
Hey, don't you think she's getting a little too harsh? Yeah, she's really laying into him. Nah, let's let her handle this one. Why do you gotta yell at me like that? You're just like my old man. Is that Sakuna of Rice and Ruin? not sci-fi. Oh. She's got the cup in the fire. Listen, do you know why I'm so angry? It's because you said something wrong, and I think you know what it is. What do you mean? You know exactly what I mean. That old lady is genuinely worried about you. She wants to help you however she can. She doesn't deserve to have her feelings spat on just because you think she's only in it for the mirror or whatever. Why are you saying all this? I know I overdid it by saying all that stuff a minute ago, and I know she's actually really nice. It's just, if I went to live with her, I'd have to explain it to my old man. Look, I don't know what your dad will say if you try to leave, but it sounds to me like you just want to take the old lady up on her offer, and you're too scared of your dad to do it. What you're missing is the courage to be honest with yourself. If you want to leave home, maybe tell some adults how you're feeling instead of trying to deal with it all on your own. Us, that old lady, and the people at the church are all here to help you. You said you never lost a fight, right? Well, you don't have to lose this one either. Okay, I'll try. That's the spirit. See, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Phew, I wasn't sure that was going to turn out so well for a minute there, but it looks like all's well that ends well. Yeah, that's one more case in the bag. That's the delinquent sister for you. Indeed, she's a lot kinder than she lets on, if a bit of a busybody. But what the fuck was that? You want some of this? Alright, let's head back. I know I got a little steam there, but I'll leave the rest to you, Spriggan. Hey, no harm done. Alright then, let's go and get Angela, and then we'll head to the chapel and talk everything over. And so they went back to get Angela, then headed back to the chapel. Tony and Mina gave Jed a bit of a scolding, but the three are more than happy to be reunited. In the meantime, Vanny and the others sat down with the head of the church, Vicar Rodian, to discuss Jed's future. And that's why I decided to take the boy in. If possible, I'd like to become his guardian so that he can continue to live with me. I'm sure that would have gone much smoother if I'd consulted with the church first. I'm very sorry for all the trouble. There's no need for an apology. Some of the blame lies with us for not doing more from the beginning. Besides, it should be relatively simple to register him with your name and household. Considering it also sounds like that's Jed's wish, I say we go ahead and start moving things in that direction. The real problem is what to do about his old man. Yeah, that's going to be the most critical part. You make it sound like you've already got a plan in mind. You going to share it with the class? Yes, if that's true, we'd certainly like to hear it. The way I see it, we've got two options. The first option would be to hand him over to the police. And the second option, we don't turn him in at all. Wouldn't handing him over to the police be the obvious choice? I think so too. We already have testimony from Angela and the boy himself that he was being abused. We even have those recorded statements from when we spoke to the father earlier. He should be held accountable for what he's done. Even if he is brought in, his case won't be tried as a serious crime. If Jed was harmed to the point of nearly being killed, that would be a different story. But because he's mostly been able to attend school regularly, there is a likelihood that his father could get off with a light sentence. If that's the case, then I can understand why you wouldn't want to get the police involved. But you don't plan to let the father get off scot-free either, right? Right, I'm going to have him sign a contract. It'll guarantee that he not only leaves Messeldon, but that he never makes contact with Jed again. Well, it certainly won't be a loss for the community. And if we threaten to expose his other crimes to the police upon a breach of contract, he should have no issue agreeing to our terms. That's a pretty good idea. But it also means that jerk won't have to face judgment. He can just start a new life elsewhere. Like it's no big deal. Even thinking about it pisses me off. I think it's most important we make sure he adheres to the contract, and to be frank, I'm not totally convinced we'll be able to get him to sign. I suppose we'll just have to rely on Spriggan's experience once more. I imagine there's no clear solution to this issue. You're all much more closely aware of Jed's concerns than we are, so I'd like to take your perspective into account on the matter. I guess it's up to you, Van. Well, if you want my opinion, maybe we should turn him over to the police so he'll actually have to pay for his crimes. Or do we let him off with signing a contract? So, contract is the chaos.
Yep.
So, chaos.
Chaos it is.
I think we should have him sign a contract. Choosing what's best for that kid's future has to take priority over meting out punishment to his old man. And from that perspective, if he ever tries to get revenge, we'll have an excuse to hand him over to the police. I see that. I see where you're coming from. You make a very convincing argument. Very well, the church will move forward as you've suggested. Soon after, Van and the others arrived at Jed's father's house with the contract already in hand. They stated the undersigned agrees to leave Messeldom immediately and to never seek contact with Jed or bring him any harm for the rest of his life. Any breach of this contract will result in the undersigned's past crimes being brought to light and reported to the appropriate authorities. The bit about his past crimes is a bluff on Van's part, but Jed's father, seeing truth in Van's claims, finally relented and agreed to sign the contract.
That's one job behind us.
Get some chaos. Delicious chaos.
And some great.
But mostly chaos. Alright. We've been at it for about 3 hours.
Yep.
Okay. Not sure what to do now. Like, I was thinking possibly go till 10.
Yeah.
But they were also talking about Reverend's watching around 11. Okay. So I'd want to have at least a decent chunk of watching time and some reading.
Okay.
Or I could just not Ravens watch and be like, fuck it.
That's true too. It's up to you.
I know. What do you want, though?
The choices are yours. Your choices.
No, they're not my choices. They're your choices. It might. But only if there's enough Warhammer to go around. I'm not one to hammer in on the war, though. Not for me. Like, I freaking feel like this whole thing is gonna be a whole ass thing.
Oh, it's gonna be a whole ass thing.
Can I even do it in half an hour?
Oh.
What can I get for you?
Yo, Safina, give me some chowder.
Thanks for shopping.
Damn, you look way too good to be running a food truck. Nah, I'm saying.
Thanks for the grub.
Everyone's gotta eat. Oh.
I can't take another bite.
Yeah, we're eating. Gotta get those Garmer points.
That was delish. I can't take another bite.
Nothing to say, Celeste?
I can't take another bite.
Stuffed.
Nope. The hell.
You're such a bitch. You're a little bitch too.
What does
Thanks for that.
Okay, at least they care about that.
Thanks for that.
That's all they say.
That was delish.
Thanks for that.
Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
It sounds like he's coming.
Ah!
He's just sitting there naked.
Would you stop?
Just sitting there naked,
Shut
eating
up.
bonbons.
Shut up.
Oh, love me a sugar rush.
I mean, you would know, I guess. Damn.
Damn it, Celeste. Coffee?
She don't care about that. She's not gonna speak to you about the food.
That's not. Love me a sugar rush. Sounds like he's just getting it, you know what I'm saying? He loves him a sugar rush. Oh, love me a sugar rush.
Yeah. You've made your point. You're done now. Your tangent's done.
Hey everybody, Ark Nova here.
And focus heal.
Getting back to some more Sugar Rush. When last we left off, we loved me a Sugar Rush.
We do.
Make the money. Oh, we are so rich now.
Please come back anytime.
Alright. I don't want to go see the shoot. Okay.
Go see the shoot.
Huh? Didn't realize there was a shoot here today. They weren't around when we came through earlier. God, he's probably been moving the production here and there and everywhere filming things the script never called for. I swear, this happens every time he gets worked up. Makes me worry how the cast and crew are coping. Well, here, we've come all this way. Might as well go say it hello. Hey, you three. What new scene are you working on now? Oh, look who it is. Judith, I'm glad you asked, actually. This little snow flurry popped up at just the right time. Picture this. Antonio, the young, handsome businessman who came to Michelle's rescue, is revealed to have been the mob boss all along. Dun, dun, dun! And Michelle is about to fall right into his clutches. A twist like that against a backdrop like this, phenomenal, baby! Plus, now that you're here. Huh? I see where you're going with this, Salvatore. Putting both female leads in the scene at once will lend a lot more impact. I tell you, this woman really gets me. What did I just walk into? Leave.
Into work.
No, sorry, Grammy. Got some GC to do.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Neither he nor Golden Blood will be joining us.
Shut up, Ethan. You're a bastard.
Now,
Piece of shit should be excommunicated from the film industry.
it's our only hope of foiling their scheme.
No. Ron swore he would come. He said not to give this to anyone but him. He knew the Syndicate would try and take it away. Antonio. You're with them, aren't you?
Well deduced, Michelle.
Oh, come now, Michelle. Don't misunderstand me. I'm a businessman. In our line of work, Mira makes the world go round.
Shut up. Should have had you stabbed. Movie canceled.
Now then, with all those unwanted nuisances out of the way, our plan can finally come.
No, Golden Blood, the vampire's here. Because apparently
Fools, play right into my...
we're crossing over with a vampire.
Thought I told you not to let your guard down around the ladies.
Hey, girl.
Oh, this what? Can't be. How are you still alive?
You know what they say, you can't keep a good rack down.
Don't stop until she's dead.
Now!
Has guns, proceeds to try and go into melee range. Bye, saw.
Damn you! You'll never stop my plans.
Sorry to break it to you. The Golden Blood never says never.
You just said it
We'll
twice.
stop you no matter what. And Ron will be right there with us.
John, we got the shot, everybody.
That's gotta be cold. Don't pull him up. Let him drown.
Let him freeze.
Seeing the movie play out from behind the scenes is more fun than I thought. You could barely even tell the whole thing was off the cuff. My, what an experience. To think we'd have front row seats to a performance by two of the most ravishing actresses of our time. Maybe dial it back a bit, fanboy. You and me are birds of a feather, Leon. Too bad you didn't come by sooner. I could have given you the full backstage experience.
Not that.
Why?
What?
I knew it. You were trying to keep a good rack down. Too bad he didn't come by. Blah blah blah. By the by, I understand that Van filled in for one of your cast members. Perhaps I could do the same next time you're in need. Hey, now there's an idea. With a pretty face like that, I could even line you up for a screen debut if you're up for it. Quit egging him on, damn it. That's the actor who didn't show up yesterday. Quite a role they subbed you in for, man. Yeah, it's pretty typical for a Gotti production. You can tell he's big on irredeemable villains, like me. But it's got a different vibe this time around now that he and Lamb are co-directing. Hey, what is this? A live studio audience? Quit lazing around. The scene's wrapping up, so let's get back to track already. Right, wouldn't want to overstay our welcome. Oops, guess we got a little derailed. Sorry to get in your way, everyone. We'll be taking our leave now. Not at all. You're welcome to visit anytime. Our next set of shots is over in the back streets. We'll head that way once everything is packed up. And I'll place them right near the underground club. And you've got rehearsals this evening, young lady, so I'd better not see you saunter in late. I know. You don't need to treat me like a newbie. I've heard talk of a construction job in that area several years back. Supposedly special attention was paid to the plumbing. Noted. Thanks, Granny. Damn, your grandma's got some real street smarts. She reminds me a bit of Master Barkhorn, somehow. Well, we mustn't let her kindness go to waste. Shall we be off? Yeah, come on, guys.
What are Judith, Van, and Petra doing with those two, of all people? I just hope it doesn't drag on too long.
I've no doubt this will be a...
What do you know, Nina?
Seems to be quite a collaborative endeavor. We'll see.
She knows them people.
A lot of so-called...
Well, man, in the club, we all fan. So what do you say we go hang out in my room for a little while, sis?
Just how skilled the directors and actresses here are.
Right. Step, sis.
Said they were doing some work on the plumbing.
Right. might be the time to do a shard switch.
He's a loser. Choose me. Choose me.
It's reacting to something.
In the bathroom?
Yep. I think I did everything. Well, that doesn't help. I think I did everything. Yep. In the club, we all firm. Check the fleur tiles.
Mm-hmm.
We have a reading. Is there a hidden entrance here? Yep, we hit the jackpot. It's sealed from the other side, though, so it's going to take some elbow grease to get it open. Well, here goes nothing. Hold up a sec. Is something the matter, Celeste? Don't tell me you're getting cold feet. The hell do you think I am? There, I put up a barrier to keep people out. It'll only hold for 5 minutes, though, so make this quick. Right, thanks. I can't wait to get this over with either. Van in the bathroom with the ladies. The smell. I expected it to be a stench, but not quite one this putrid. This escape hatch leads right into Shit Lagoon. Guess we'll just have to hold our breath and go. Actually, from a mental health standpoint, I'd prefer to avoid traumatizing myself. Oh, you bastard. Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that. Indeed, this is a purification barrier. It cleanses the area around me and removes any foul odors. Shall I cast it on you all as well? Save for Van, of course, since he seems so confident he can grin and bear it. Yeah, real funny. Jokes aside, that's an impressive spell. It'd spare our noses, not to mention our laundry. Agreed, let's take him up on his offer. No sense making things harder on ourselves at this stage. Okay, what a dick. But Shit Lagoon.
Okay, you made your point.
We just slide down the ladder.
Yeah, you proved your point. Yeah, okay.
Using a series of barely noticeable scratches on the walls as their guide, they gradually made their way forward, until eventually... Okay... Poop to mountain? Huh, so this is where that tunnel leads. We're on the western outskirts of Messeldom, by my estimate. Looks to me like this entire area would be out of view from anyone in the city. All these twists and turns, no signs of civilization, makes for a good getaway route. And there's our Genesis. Well, what do you know? This thing wasn't reacting at all before. I was starting to think we missed the mark. We're in the right place after all, then. Whatever the legacy might be, it might have some connection to what happened to Edith. Yeah, we'll want to be ready for anything. Not sure I follow, but about that thing in your hand. We can delve into that matter later. Our destination is nearby. I'm sensing something strange ahead as well. Proceed with caution, everyone. For sure, you guys do the same. Ooh.
And you saved the game.
Oh boy, we're gonna die. Ooh.
We gonna die?
We're probably gonna die.
That hits the spot.
Alright, 200s across the board.
No enemies detected.
Yeah, good shit. In the toilet. There's a lot of damage. Burn. Not worth fighting. Very little experience. But I want to get their info in the notebook at the very least.
Here's the ocean. Wind's blowing so hard out here. What's Luca's father doing all the way out here?
Surviving?
Yeah. So cute.
Look, I'd say that's what he's doing out here, trying to fucking survive. boy.
That one's big. Let's get to work. Here goes. Stay calm and work through it.
Alright, what do we got? See. Surtur's Judgment. Yeah, asshole. I think the asshole repented.
Probably.
You have them on the ropes, at least.
That's what I typically say when I have to freaking take Pepto-Bismol for when I eat Taco Bell. I want to hear you actually had to freaking go to the doctor because some of you got so bad. So I don't want to hear any talk of my freaking lactose intolerance and whatnot.
Let's get moving, people. Pleasure.
Firebolt. Oh, nice.
Hopefully I got some nice data.
Diamond ring. And away we go. Thought I killed that thing. Come on. Oh, it's just so low on HP, no sense freaking loading up the shards. Oh, come on. Go, go, Grimcat, go.
It's go time. Now's a great time for a shard boost. And yours goes here. Now or never. Boost gauge upgrade.
Flamma Midgard. You're missing the big fire.
That was cool.
And now they're gonna die. Oh, he's frozen and super burned.
No. Huh.
So frozen means he can't do anything on that turn and takes a nice chunk of damage, and burn just means he just takes a nice chunk of damage. So he was just taking 2 nice chunks of damage. Meanwhile, back in Messeldom.
Fantastic rehearsal, people. I want you to channel that same energy. Run on the camera.
No.
Remember to breathe with your diaphragm, like we talked about.
No, my fraggle.
Yes, ma'am. Looks like we have trouble.
Uh-oh.
The club is just through here, correct?
Yes, the group that infiltrated Seth. Arms last night went inside not too long ago.
Troops, move in! Catch those pests no matter what it takes!
Once we get my data back and snatch the legacy, I'll make lab rats out of every last one of them.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this is a hot set. You can't just barge in the middle of a...
Look here, whippersnappers. I'm not in the mood for your antics right now.
So what? Take a hike, old hag.
She's gonna kick your ass, brother. Holy shit!
Oh!
These prop guns only fire blanks.
Oh.
I'll bet they still hurt like the dickens up close, though. Better hang on to your hats.
Okay. That's my favorite movie, Gunfire Granny. 2 guns.
Yeah!
Good, die.
Lancer is incredible. Wow! Not to mention,
Hell yeah! Those cameras rolling, boys. I
Well, we'll find a way to put this in the movie.
What's with that crazy broad? You'll do as war.
Huh?
What?
But why?
I don't recall asking for backup. But what the heck? Let's wrap this up.
Holy
Oh!
shit! Oh, she's fucking dead, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Gunfire Granny 2. The guns. Okay.
Power of a stigma. It's not like we bust them out all the time. And we almost never release it at full power.
We can't delve into specifics, I'm afraid. Just know it's a power far beyond the ken of mankind.
Okay. Yeah,
Unless
whatever
the
you say.
situation calls for, we prefer not to make use of it at all. Well, I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm coming for you.
Alright, she is at 149. Okay.
Hopefully I got some nice things.
Watch it. This place is bustling with bad.
Oh, you bastard.
You're freaking dead. Give him hell, Archive.
Engaging skill. Capture, your turn. Some arts work better.
Coming. Get ready.
Optical cannon? That weak. Nah, no target. You're a loser. Alright. I don't want to go there just yet because I want the chest. I need the things.
And stuff.
Taking center stage.
Looks like a chest.
I'll cover you. You got the target pack ready.
That. Two. Yep, catcher's gonna. Got him. Soldier's medal. Cool. Good enough. Gotta say, I didn't expect you guys to be so gung-ho about all this legacy business. Chasing that wild rumors doesn't seem like your style. Well, the situation is a bit more involved than that. In what sense? It kind of concerns you guys, so I guess you might as well come clean. But how's about we send that big lug packing first? Okay.
Now's a great time.
Now or never.
Now or never.
Now's a great time for a shard. Engaging.
How dare.
Now's your chance to boost.
That should do some nice chunky damage. Oh, I did do some very chunky damage.
Now's our time to shine. You're freaking dead. Nothing dead, Lancer.
That takes care of that. Now, back to what I was saying. We recovered a bunch of artifacts back during that crap with the Genesis Tower. Before we could bring them back to Arteria, they up and vanished on us. Vanished? Between Dante's and those 3 garden overseers, there's a decent number of artifacts. Indeed, fearing a potential crisis, the upper echelon of the church dispatched us to investigate their whereabouts. That don't exactly bode well. Yeah, but with the way those things work, not just anyone can use them. That's one plus, at least. So there's a chance Alwada's artifacts are part of their legacy? We'll find out for ourselves soon enough. Okay.
So the missing
Genesis is reacting to something.
Not the kind of thing we can just turn a blind eye to.
Good. Appreciate you guys giving us a hand with this one.
Enemy suppressed. Analyzing data.
What? Is this one of Almada's storage sites?
And we've arrived at our destination. Let us proceed with caution.
This one here will run from
Bet. Yeah, stop shooting me. Would love that. They use that same stupid fucking portrait there too.
Yeah, they do.
Gross.
Whoever drew that needs to be given a talking to.
Yeah, at the bottom of the sea by the fish. Because with that, she's just not badass.
The only thing I could think of is maybe they just couldn't figure out a way to draw her to not make her look like other people, but they all look kind of...
They all look like each other.
Right.
Just what I needed. Welcome to Martin's support.
That should be funny. Of course she needs 1 CP more. Okay. That's fine then.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Sure did. Alright.
And now we see.
And now we probably die.
Load of that ship. Gives off a real smuggler's hideout vibe.
You bet.
New line coming up.
Who are you? How did you get here?
Robin Glasgow, right? Look, we don't mean you any harm. I'm a Spriggan. Me and my pals here have a couple of questions we'd like to ask.
Huh?
I know about your son, Luca Glasgow. Not son
I
of
started
her.
working for Armada. I was around 15 years old.
Damn.
Couldn't land any other way to make a decent living. So when the boss said jump, I asked how high. After a while, I was put in charge of managing the goods. Apart from that, they left me in the dark.
Okay.
That might be the reason I got in good with them. Not even Dante's ever tried to do away with me.
You have tenure, in a manner of speaking.
And for a mafioso, you must have been pretty reliable. The fact that you were hiding here on your own for over 2 months is proof of that.
Save the backhanded compliments. Still, I've got to hand it to you for nosing out my safe house. What are you here for, if not to dispose of me? Mira? Revenge?
Information.
I'm not gonna resist either way, so whatever you're after, be my guest.
That look on his face. It's as if he's given up.
I'll fix a Mira.
Hey, humility is a virtue, old man. You want to make a confession, we'll hear you out.
Cool.
Now, Celise. Let's not complicate matters here. What we want to ask about is Almada's legacy. The Crimson Fragment, to be more precise.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know about that?
I know about that.
Half as much as you, by the sound of it. Word is, there's some sort of component out there.
Yeah.
Something Armada called the Final Key. The entire criminal underworld is up in arms trying to find it.
What do you want with it anyway? I pray to Adios I'm wrong, but are you aiming to raise Gehenna all over again?
Nope. I'm aiming to stop that shit.
Answer me. What do you plan to do if you get that fragment? Do you really want another disaster like Cray Village on your hands?
No, I want to make sure that doesn't happen.
What's Cray got to do with this?
Are you saying its destruction is related somehow?
Setting that nuclear weapon off was pure evil on Armada's part. Completely wiped Cray Village off the map. If the legacy is mixed up in all that...
This thing is setting off more alarm bells by the minute. You must have been in pretty deep with that bomb fiasco, too.
Let's just say even a bottom-of-the-barrel grunt like me has a moral code to live by. I won't let anybody repeat the atrocities committed by those bastards up top.
Good.
See.
Same.
You possess more of a conscience than I would assume from a member of the Mafia. But that's all the more reason for you to comply. Our work involves retrieving and isolating dangerous articles that fall beyond the bounds of conventional wisdom.
I.e., if you're too dumb to handle it, you can't handle it.
That we can't just let anyone run rampant out in the open.
And then there's all the craziness that went down back in Eden. Don't know how much the two coincide, but if Almada's got anything to do with it, then we need to put the final nail in their coffin ASAP. And I'm thinking you probably feel the same way.
Alright. This gun is ridiculous.
Peg there. Alright, I give. Maybe this is my chance to make good on things. Not that I expect to be forgiven just like that.
So you'll help us?
I advise you not petition help from those who are beyond it.
Huh?
It's those warrior monks from the church. Iscariot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who said you chuckleheads could barge in on us?
I thought I said something earlier. To what do we owe the pleasure, Vice Captain?
Iscariot Vice Captain Ashlad.
Mother Celeste, Father Leon, I scarcely expected to see you here.
This is
much
bad.
less with that spirit. Nevertheless, we have a mission to perform. I must ask that you not impede.
You've got a mission. What about us? We're not the ones doing the impeded here, bub.
I'm guessing you came for his head?
Correct. This man is to be executed for his misdeeds.
Not before we get the fragment.
Robin Glasgow, as a member of Almada, drove his truck into Grey Village that fateful day. It was you, without question, who delivered the nuclear weapon that visited tragedy upon its inhabitants.
If he didn't, somebody else would have.
I didn't realize.
But even still, he only did that because he was ordered to. It's not like he knew what he was carrying.
No, I did.
That's right. I had no clue what that orb was about. At least not then. However...
This is insane. Those lunatics have gone too far. Thousands of innocent people murdered. Wait, the cargo I was transporting, was this my fault? Well, look who it is. Hey, bro. Splendidly done, Glasgow. Thanks to you, everything went off without a hitch. Now, be a good little worker bee and take the next one over to Rassian for us, okay?
Even after learning what it was capable of, I still took that second shipment to Arasia. My family lives an honest life. If I rocked the boat, it would have been them who suffered for it. So I left Taria. She returned to her hometown with our son. While I went back to work.
Damn. That's brutal.
Yep, gotta protect the homeboy, Fenton.
And yet, this does not change how you carried out the plan with full knowledge of what it entailed.
Get the hell out of here.
The deeds of a heretic. Only in death may you find protection.
Shut up.
But hang on a minute. He's not the one you should be blaming here.
I feel the same. It isn't worth taking his life over.
I'd save my breath if I were you. Once someone has been branded a heretic, he won't stop until justice is meted out. That does pose a problem, though. We can't wring very much information out of a corpse, after all.
If it's a scrap you're looking for, come get some.
If you insist on interfering with our duties, then so be it.
I'll kick your butt.
Two Dominions will present a minor challenge. We may need to exert ourselves after a fashion.
We saw those before in Arasion.
Yes. Those are multiplex spiritual marks, made manifest through their ciphers. And the Vice Captain's is nearly as powerful as our stigmas.
Hey! Who are you calling a minor challenge?
I'll kick your butt.
I'm sidestepping this one. These guys ain't messing around, so don't get sloppy out there.
Fine. Let's do... Watch out.
Did I take the Grendel? No Grendel.
Not allowed to get between me and my hunt.
Well, I would like to have transformed, but actually... Get some critical damage going. Okay, well, most of them are blinded. That's good. That's good. Come on. There we go. There's all of them.
Nice.
That's far enough.
Let's get some CP back. And some heals. It makes for a good battery.
You're a powerful foe indeed.
Here goes. Our chance.
Give us the old damage buffage.
Here goes. Your turn, Judith.
Big damage.
Our chance. Set. I'm going.
Going boost mode.
Master has taught you well.
Boost limit exceeded.
Burn plus damage up, burn plus defense down. Well, he's frozen.
Your turn, Judith.
Oh no, I can't get the S boost. Oh no.
Oh no, not boost. Goodbye, boost.
That was easy enough. Alright, how are we gonna fucking die this time?
These chumps just won't stay down.
Multiplex spiritual marks seem to be more precise than before as well.
Yeah, but don't count us out yet.
That's enough, all of you. I've long been ready to pay the price for my actions. This is my time. That's fine by me.
But Mr. Glasgow!
I'm sorry. It breaks my heart getting a youngster like you wrapped up in all that. I don't deserve your protection. Not after all the horrible things I've embedded throughout my life.
Can't say I agree with you there. You've got a price to pay, all right? But is dying really the way to square things out?
No, telling me what's what
As
is.
a member of Armada, your last dangling thread, you hated the Mafia at heart.
I
So
did.
instead of running away from your sins, tap into that moral code of yours and make up for it. If you regret what you did so much, when's the last time you left the people of Cray any flowers? You've gone to a memorial mass. You still don't have the whole picture on Armada's money trails either. There's a mountain of questions that only you know the answers to.
All right.
The way I see it, you've got plenty of work left on your plate.
Van.
Sometimes the bigger the crime, the more we have to do to set things right.
Yes.
Appealing to morals, are we?
Kinda sappy for my taste. But Master's little students got the right idea.
I will kick your ass, Elise.
Turd monkeys. This guy's come with us. Gripe all you want, but we got to him first, and that's all there is to it. You follow me?
I won't deny that we've had our spats here and there, but even you must concede that, generally speaking, the Church gives precedence to the party that first took initiative. In light of that, I must insist that you let us handle things from here on out. You can either swallow your pride, or stake it on another ill-fated attempt to intervene.
How uncommon for a Dominion to bring diplomacy to the table, rather than their stigmas.
I would kick your ass if I put my stigma.
You wanna file a complaint or something?
Not at all.
Oh,
We will
Michael player hunter.
along with Armada's legacy. Be warned. One misstep and we will be there to
Fucking hate it.
control.
Best Walker boots.
Everything worked out in the end.
Perhaps.
I think I want to post
Only
about that on
time
the
will
Reddit
tell
thing.
for certain.
Hey, he backed off, didn't he? That's a pretty good resolution in my book. Wouldn't be able to take you to see your boy otherwise.
What? You've met Luca?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. You know, I had half a mind to tell you to keep all your preaching to yourself, but I'm grateful you didn't. It'll be a long time yet before I'm able to face my wife and son again, though.
What do you mean?
Like I said before, this is my chance to make good on things. I'm turning myself into the police. It's the only way I can put my family back together again.
Mr. Blasco.
Give us all the information first.
Family man through and through.
Your sentence will be lengthy, no doubt. But you appear to have what it takes to serve it out.
Yeah, get your act together in there. Here.
I hear.
It's not much of a start in giving back. But I can see now that the Crimson Fragment is safe.
Oh shit, he actually had it.
Look, you were holding out on us the whole time.
I was gonna tell you about it before we got interrupted. Jeez.
Seriously? You know you really ought to... Wait a second.
It's broken.
Is that what I think it is?
An antique ornament. And the craftsmanship is incredible.
A broken Genesis?
That's what I'm
I don't
thinking.
think there's any mistaking it.
It looks to be part of a
Mhm.
Genesis. Much like the one on Van's person.
So you've already heard of them. That's right. This piece comes from a Genesis. The 8th, I had to guess.
Well, we've seen it.
Genesis?
It's full already.
True, we never found it. But, Van, what do you make of this?
It was taken apart. Which means... Damn it. That bastard.
Master Beauregard gave us the rundown. These Genesees or whatever are the things Almada was trying to gather up. Yeah?
And we got him.
Couldn't tell you why, but the orders came straight from Dante's himself. His lackeys spent an awful long time searching for them. But for whatever reason, they never did find the last one. This single fragment was sent to me the day before that whole death game started.
So this is their final key. This Crimson Fragment, while not an artifact, they're still capable of inducing supernatural phenomena.
I don't know all the details, but it was a Genesis they used to create that nuclear weapon, right?
Right.
This piece doesn't seem to have much power on its own. But I wouldn't take my word for that. The shape tells me that it's a section of the outer frame. Hard to say what would happen if you put all the pieces.
Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree here. But do you have a lead on one of those pieces, Arkwright?
You could say that it's nothing solid, though. I'll have to fact check it myself. Blasco, what can you tell us about the other fragments? I'll take anything, even if it's a long shot.
Well, now that you mention it, there were rumors of something similar over in Longport.
That means we're gonna get to meet with Aaron,
Yeah.
who's great, but I don't like how he plays. But he's great.
But he's great.
I left all my paperwork behind.
Paperwork? Why does that sound familiar?
Because Luca has it all.
Oh, right! It's probably in that suitcase. We should get in touch with Luca and...
Suitcase? Doesn't ring a bell. By the way, if you don't mind my asking, how exactly did you meet my son?
He's
ran
a
into him just yesterday,
He
actually.
was hauling this massive suitcase all over the place looking for you. Pretty darn brave for a kid his
We
age.
never officially accepted his request to find you, but I guess now we get to deliver some good news after all.
If he's still alive.
Hold on. Just what are you going on about?
Huh? Like we said, we met Luca yesterday.
Yeah, he
Oh,
stuck
no.
all those documents you mentioned into a big suitcase and...
Uh-oh.
We're way off base, aren't we?
My son's name is Luca. But whoever you spoke to, it wasn't him. My Luca only just turned 5 years old.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck, it was him! That's Luca.
You! His face. Isn't that... Luca?
So-called son himself. And that bullet just now.
Kept changing directions mid-flight. Kid's got some kind of special power. Hell's going on here, Arkwright.
What the f- What? The fuck you mean what the hell's going on here? Arc Ride!
We got played. Plain and simple. Knew I got away with something fishy. But I didn't think you'd sucker us in this hard. Luca, you sent us on Glasgow's trail by taking his son's name. We led you straight to him.
Ding, ding, ding! And Mr. Spriggan wins the prize. Still, I'm shocked you caught on so fast. You had you figured for total ruse.
We basically were.
We fucking saw him, too. We fucking saw him before. As this. And we didn't put two and two to fucking gather with that stupid rat tail with the beads. I knew I saw a stupid rat tail with the beads. I thought it was Dingo.
Had to slink behind you the whole way
sick joke is this? I don't care who you are with your shifty get-up and your shiny gun.
Thanks for saying it's shiny.
You gotta be real twisted to yuck it up after you just shot a man!
I second that. Why do this right when he was prepared to atone for his crimes?
Get down here, you shit-eating brat! You picked the wrong lady to flex your cheap shots in front of. And now I'm gonna give you the ass-whooping of a lifetime!
You tell him, Celeste.
Oh no! A big, scary Dominion! I sure hope she doesn't burn to ashes! As if. Wanna heat things up? How's this grab ya?
Oh, fuck.
There's a whole squad of them. These models pack a punch, too.
I want to start walking.
And that's not all!
Oh no.
Hits them?
That must be the fragment's power. There are also his irregular ricochets to consider. We mustn't take him lightly, Cease.
Save it for someone who cares. I'm gonna rip that twerp and his playmates a new one.
Ixis, the glinting bullet.
Guess I should reintroduce myself. The name's Ix.
Oh, it's just
Hope you
Ix.
don't mind me juicing these butts up. Can't get a new toy without trying it out, you know. Better get your game faces on. I'll fill it with more holes than a honeycomb.
He really means to kill us.
Bring it on.
So I guess that's how we die.
Yeah. Let's
If
take
we
him
die.
down. Watch out. You're up against a large group.
Don't think for a second that you can escape the glinting bullets.
And I used so much fucking resources. Oh boy.
I got you covered.
Got something for you.
Yeah, blat. Oh shit.
So sure, great.
Come on, bro. I have the speed. And there goes my fucking.
Tank.
Nope, there goes my fucking support unit. Okay, this is gonna go real bad.
Now's a great time for a shark.
Alright, where's something I can just take down? It's not enough. Shocker.
Keep your guard up.
Over here.
Dang.
That'll work. Yeah, this'll. Yeah, let's throw this out there. Nice delay. Give everybody the juice. Stop it. Alright, now I can go Grimcat go. I don't want to hit X yet. I want to fucking just work on these assholes. And Ugly Face got paralyzed. Oh, brother. Well, he's got freeze and death blow, so let's fucking see if we can make stuff happen with this. Nice freeze, let's go. Got some of that. Okay, good. Be frozen, bastard. Be frozen. Not Fred Kugel. Okay, we're doing okay. Nice freeze. No, I gotta get some hits on him. That's something. Oh, I get some freaking CP back. Yes, be frozen. Oh, don't like that.
I was gonna say, are those like the drugs or whatever?
I don't know. Like,
I thought that.
probably.
I was gonna say, I think that's what he just ate.
Probably. Very much could be. Damage down, hate up. That did not lower his damage. All it did was piss him off. Solid damage. That's not good. Fudge. This'll work. Freeze. Freeze and arch resist down. Freeze and death blow. Does still hit second target. Get some heals up. How much shield? 1,000? Okay, we can work with that. Oh, good.
Right on time.
Oh boy. Well, she still has decent spells. Let's give somebody some something. That won't actually help me at all. Alright, keep this going. Van is also fucking paralyzed. Love it. Fucking love it. Super helpful. Oh, I'm sure it is. You are neutral to all elements. What actually? It can't be death blown. You can be everything else though, but you're not effectively.
You know, you're just wasting your time.
You will regret that. Now, shall I pull out all the stops?
Alright, well, if he's no longer got the juice, bring her back. Let's get the juice.
Pull out all the stops.
This is great.
I'm going.
Perfect. Van's got 200 CP, but since he cannot use any physical skills, crap. Hey, she can actually attack now? Nice. I did like no damage. Van, what is your problem? Yeah, that probably is the drug. Oh good, he got stunned. And he got frozen too, nice. Which means his next turn is toast. Back attack. Oh, huge damage, let's go. Got him.
On it. Oh crap! Target recovered.
Haha, loser.
Yeah? Not for long, it isn't.
Fun time's over, you little punk.
here and call it a day.
Ix, right? The core to this Genesis. It's with that thing that's been terrorizing Eden, ain't it?
Yeesh, way to put me on the spot. You let your guard down around a Spriggan for a second, huh? Suss out any more and it might louse up the plan. Anyway, I did what I came to do, so time to hit the road.
Hey, get back here!
I mean,
He's gone.
at the end of the day,
Our boy
we
says
have what we came here for,
Smiles is
technically.
nothing to scoff at.
Gotta wonder what the deal is with him and that power he's got. But let's put a pin in that. There's someone else we need to take care of right now.
He's dead, Chief.
That shot hit right where it counts. Not sure there's much we can do to save him.
Stay with us, Mr. Glasgow. Help
Can't.
is on the way. You just need to hang in there a little longer.
This can't be how it ends.
I'm sorry. I know how badly you wanted to see your family.
Don't think twice about it. I'm just glad I could pass that fragment along. That's one less weight on my chest. Harya. Luca. Rest easy. You're safe now. So be happy. That's all I could ever ask.
Robin Glasgow. May Adius see thee to thy rest.
Don't you cry. He was a villain.
He was a villain.
But you're crying.
I'm not crying.
You're crying. I see it
Actually,
in
not
your
crying.
I see it in your shiny eyes.
I don't have shiny eyes. See? Fine.
Bullshit.
What do you mean bullshit?
That's liquid as fuck.
No,
dude.
it's not, dude.
Don't you call me dude, dude.
Calling you dude.
Afterward, Van and the group reached out to the police and the Bracer Guild, who attended Glasgow's remains upon their funeral. Discovered among his belongings was a ledger with detailed records of Almada's financial dealings. This proved to be a major breakthrough in shedding more light on their operations. Despite all the bumps along the way, Director Gotti and Director Lamb's collaborative film completed principal photography in Meseldom. Zach Arms, by contrast, was subjected to a compulsory investigation, forcing the company to withdraw from the Republic. Nice car. Although a number of their employees did manage to evade the authorities, the port city was finally at peace once more. Meanwhile, Van and company, having left the rest of the cleanup to the police and guild, decided to close out on one final poor SPG.
Oh.
And so, in a small village just a short ways away from the town, they delivered Glasgow's last words to his family. Yay, that loser's dead! It's okay, Ma, we're free now. Free to do whatever. I saw how that father at the church was looking at you.
Yes, all is proceeding smoothly. However, I suspect that the boy in my report has ties to the man in question. It is imperative that we keep him and the Beast of Crimson under surveillance.
Shut up. You don't know.
That was more of a blast than I thought. Sure, there were some hiccups, but it wasn't too shabby for my first job. Look, I get it already. Don't sweat it. The fuse is lit and the party's just begun. It's on us to pump things up, Yoda.
There was no dead ends there.
Guess not. Oh.
Okay, that's... okay.
That's how it goes.
Yay.
Rank up. I'll be taking that.
Nice.
Can't complain with that.
This was inevitable.
Of course, you're the best. Alright. That's where we're going to call it. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the series, you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, follow me on Twitch, ArcNova3.
Till then.